So, last time on our little excursion, wow, see?
I heard you starting it.
Did not.
You said hour.
It sounded like it.
It sounded like you were starting out of our ascension. I was like, that's the wrong campaign.
I'm not running that one.
Well, just hijack it from him. He won't.
I'm not doing that.
You'll never know.
I'll just come play. Anyway. I don't even know if that was visible.
Probably not.
That's what makes it even better.
We got highlighters and Sharpies.
Oh, now that I've been thoroughly derailed, let's take this a bit serious for a moment.
Oh, is that what we're supposed to be doing?
No, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
I'll say, I think my job.
Good, because I didn't sign up for that.
Mm-hmm. So the group has now finally arrived in the capital and gone about determining what business they personally want to undertake or explore or otherwise. Though Dominus himself is not present, that doesn't mean he is not busy. He's undergone some sort of special work that is, at the moment, quite secret. Mm-hmm. Working with Priya and her company? Question mark?
Yeah, let's call it a company.
Well, I mean, I don't think you know any better, right? So that's okay. So Dominus has disappeared for quite some time, but not in a way the group is unaware. A few days have passed since they've arrived. Adrid has found that he has a wonderful... There we go with that word again. I can't help it. It's like automatic.
It's a good word.
It is. It's just...
It's wonderful.
Try exhilarating.
Adrid has a fondness for hearths.
That's not exhilarating.
Tough. He has a fondness for hearths, as he has found his way to sleeping next to every available fireplace.
Oh, I thought you said hearts. I was like, when did he become a Mr. Studio Girl?
It's a cult?
That was rather niche.
I was so confused.
Lamel, having arrived at Priya's home in the Clantier district, has discovered he has a child. Question mark.
Named Travis.
No, I can't change
I'm
it.
Travis. I'm not Gwen anymore. So
I know. I can't change it.
It's fine.
I keep trying.
Named Anna.
It's complicated.
There you go. Named Anna.
Banana.
Not Anna. It's Anna.
A 3-year-old prodigy.
Yeah, I thought it was Anna.
I don't know.
Anna.
It's whatever one I'm in the
Anna.
mood for. And if you say it wrong, I'll get mad at you at the time.
She's 3. It's understandable. Who's a child prodigy in the arcane arts in a way that probably should have her in school, but not quite yet. Nonetheless, the mystery of her birth and relationship to Lamel is still a little murky. Though the mother still claims it to be true, so we'll see. Richard, for his part, has gone and decided to explore the city and see what might be of value. He's very good at making friends and finding new places, so probably on an odd job or two out there. Last session, we found Lamel buying an estate. There you go. Getting some homestead real estate. And reclaiming his namesake, sort of. It'd help if he actually knew his name in full. But nothing else, he has presented himself to the Clantier Seelas, which are basically the wise people or the chiefs of the clan.
How do you spell that?
S-E-L-A.
Wise person of clan.
One in particular, Albrecht, has been introduced via, Lamel's own initiative and Priya's prompt. And he is already aware, and apparently is the one that recalled you. Ooh. Wonder how he knew all this.
Yeah, I wonder how.
It's unusual, isn't it?
It's almost like the DM made it that way.
Look, don't give my secrets away. After they bought the estate, they did find their way back, and each of them has gone about doing whatever they found is most important. Since the vote and discussions for Clantier are not but 2 weeks away, I've given them some downtime. So we'll go around the table and see what everybody's been up to for 2 weeks. Hopefully you can make up something of it. Get something out of it. Who knows? Richard might come back.
Richard.
He got rid of the big glowing sign, so we lost him.
I mean, that'll do it.
Yeah.
You want to go first, Adrit?
I suppose.
All right.
You know, they say save the best for last, so this is accurate, because all I did during this 2-week span of time in character was read my fucking book. That's it.
And maybe lay by the fire.
And maybe lay by the fire.
At Priya's house, or did you go to Lamel's estate with that like really big double hearth?
I offered you a room, so like...
The estate.
He only helped buy the thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't...
You know what? No, get the fuck out.
I didn't pay the majority of it, but I kind of did, because some of that money belongs to me.
No,
that-
you got paid for handfuls.
So, yeah. Point is, more studying of the ancient text that I got from Gwen, who is now dead. Rest in peace.
She's
Rip.
probably
Rip.
fine.
Yeah, she's resting in peace already.
It's fine.
Many pieces here, there, and yeah.
Warren's body was never
It's here,
found.
here.
Josh!
So after we got the house, or did I leave before that?
You left before that.
You
I left
were
before that.
MIA.
I have no idea about the house.
Now you
I
do.
mean, you could if you came back.
I mean, it's
It's up to
been
you.
2 weeks.
Okay.
You could probably, we'll probably
Should
met you
never
for
see
dinner.
him for 2 weeks.
I just randomly see the Richard sign in the street and go,
Hey!
Guys!
Probably. I go walking around a little bit.
His head.
I encounter a construction company on the side of a job, and I just start helping out. Just put on a vest, and I keep going. No one questions it.
How long did you do that for?
Probably a good week.
Sounds awesome. How about we do a roll for... Just roll a d20 for me. And then multiply your result by 3.
3.
You rolled a
sorry.
1. Well, unfortunately, somebody must have figured out what's going on. You got paid 3 gold. Could have made a lot more money, but oh well.
you should have fucking pitched a 50.
Well, wait a second. If a construction worker in 1 week could make 3 gold, why do the guards make so little?
I feel like construction's more complicated than being a guard.
The economy is in shambles.
Well, he made 3 gold. He didn't say how he made 3 gold.
Okay, fair enough.
It's all that after hours construction working.
And hush money.
I don't know. I've had like this hyperfixation on how much the guards get paid because I just feel bad for them.
They get paid a normal wage.
Yeah, we gambled
But
with
not
guards
really.
and they made nothing.
Well, see, they said like, oh, we get paid copper a day, like coppers a day. I'm like,
Mhm.
Yeah, but they probably also get like free housing and meals.
Okay.
Benefits, yo.
And it's also more consistent.
Okay.
Once the job ends, we're done.
Mhm.
but do they have dental?
Contracts.
Do they have dental?
No one has dental.
Fuck.
What's healthcare?
Right. Yeah, and then I just chill with a couple of the guys throughout the week, and I guess I find them.
Okay. How much of a mess does Anna make? In 2 weeks?
I feel like that depends on how supervised I am, so I'll go last.
Okay. Go ahead.
I advocate myself for sponsorship with Clan Tier in the arena so I can make a wage and furnish my new house. And possibly hire staff to watch over the little one.
Okay. You're bringing the little one to the stadium?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's fucking
Fuck
stupid.
if I do.
Yeah, come on, come see
Okay.
Daddy get the shit kicked out of
I'm
him.
just
Come on,
curious.
see what Daddy does.
Finds a random woman, just hands you the child. Watch this for a minute and then watch me. Sounds like a Lamel thing to do. Like, who's this kid? It's mine. Keeps going. Okay. So, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
15.
And you do this for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need money.
So, minus
Wow.
expenses and the sponsorship support, you'll make 300 gold.
But I was going to say 3. That would have been funny.
Would have been hilarious. I mean, I gave Josh a really good shot at making some serious money. He just rolled a 1. It's not my fault.
What can I say?
I'd be able
It's my fault. I gave him the dice.
to make more gold, possibly, by playing up the whole Prince thing. Or,
Oh, no, I'm assuming you are doing your normal sponsorship. Are you going to play up that you are a prince?
I kind of want to, just to like make it more of a spectacle and really drag it out.
Give me a performance.
Performance.
We'll see if the crowd likes it. And you can tell the audience what kind of, and the crowd, what kind of story you're telling them.
That is a 16.
Ooh.
Tell them your story that you're willing to tell.
All right. Trying to think of how I would present this. Am I like screaming to my audience, or is this just like me telling my general story here?
I mean, I assume you're out in the arena and you might have won a bout or participated in some mock.
Are you not entertained yet?
Yeah,
You got this!
All right.
Exactly.
What's the dead king's name?
you're gonna. Oh,
His name is Dead.
that would be Maxim. It's King Maxim.
That's how you get a hit put on you. I invoke the name of the dead king. Fucker!
We'll see how this goes. He may become infamous, guys.
I think that's how rights come.
Maybe. Your prince is back! The bastard Maxim exiled me to keep me a secret from you. I have the blood of a queen and that of a bastard. Watch me take this man's life. As I take my trident and stop just short of his neck. You'll have to pay more, though.
Bravo.
Nice.
Bravo. And with that performance roll, we will net you an extra 100.
W.
Record somehow you have gained a point of infamy. These will work like stars in GTA. Just because I feel like
Does that mean you
it.
can get a new car skin? I don't know how stars work in GTA,
Damn it,
guys.
woman.
It's how wanted you are.
Basically, people are going to be really mad at me. Let's
Solid.
see.
At least they're not mad at me.
Yet.
We'll do that at a negative 5 to positive 5 scale here.
Give it a minute.
I fame scales.
I think by like transitive property they are.
Once you're obvious that it or his kid, it'll transfer.
That's fine.
Infamy 1.
It's not like it's the
That's
first
what you wanted,
time.
I'm sure.
I kind of think of it as like the infamous scale,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like a good or bad karma.
Yeah.
That's also a good way to look at it.
I know, I played Fable
That might be
and
better.
did it full evil, and I still won the game.
Fable's a
so-
great way to do it, too. You can win the game either way.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just how you treat your brother in the
Yeah.
end. Just saying.
Sister.
Well, yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
either one. Both. Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, in the third one, the one dude just had to go. It was the one evil point I got no matter what happened. It's like, pure good. I'm like, no. This one person's just gotta go. I don't care. All right, so in 2 weeks' time, you've all collectively made something of yourself. What has the child done?
Well, didn't sound like I was super supervised.
God.
I did say I would hire
you
staff
said-
to watch
you
the
said-
little one.
Mm-hmm.
I might.
No, I said...
No, you said might.
I was not paying close
No, we
attention.
said I
I
have
can't
to
vouch
show
either
them
way.
this might.
I know he's paying some money every
So
week.
what did you do with me specifically? Because that determines what I can and can't do.
So I imagine you and your mother moved into the house into some capacity, and I would have hired a general, like, basically servant to watch over you two.
Babysitter.
Basically, yeah. And then I would have started paying for your education one way or another, whether it was just standard education that you need, or if I needed to actually hire a magic tutor for you.
Can you roll a die for me?
I'll choose a d12. I rolled a 12.
I don't know what this is about.
And you rolled a 5 on a 20.
Okay, yeah, she has a much better eye on me than I wanted her to, so I'm gonna have to behave a little bit. I'm gonna cause some normal annoying havoc as I do.
What would have happened if you rolled the d4 and you got a 4 and you got a 5 on a 20? What was the scale? Just curious.
Well, I
Never gonna line up.
well,
Because a 4 on a D20 and a 4 on a D4 is not equivocal.
did you roll the d4?
No, I rolled a d12 and I still beat you.
You said
Oh.
either die, so I was just curious.
I guess that's fair.
I'm assuming you meant D20?
I did, but it's fine.
Doesn't
he beat
matter,
me
I still won.
regardless. It's fine. I made a roll, and it's fine.
So, like, you color on the walls kind of trouble, lock a door and keep somebody out of a room for a little bit.
No, like I'm a 3-year-old who has magic who doesn't know how to control it.
You blow apart of the wing?
I mean, it's not going to make the house any worse, let's be honest.
You know,
You get them cheap.
they're out there trying to teach me I'm being a fucking pain in the ass. There's flowers everywhere. It's raining inside for no reason. Shit like that. And then, do I have a bedroom to myself?
You did.
You do? It's probably unfurnished for the first couple of days till he makes some money, though.
Wow. Not taking care of your child. No fucking right.
I like the idea that his child is just telling him this in full sentences.
Doing that off and on.
Yeah, no, I've been amazed at how well versed and common this 3-year-old is.
Man, you insult me as well as Gwen does.
If I have a bedroom, I'm gonna fight tooth and nail, and by that I mean throw a fucking tantrum until I get what I want. To have a window that faces the big trees. Or what was
That
the
would
big
have to be on
tree?
like the 2nd floor, right?
Probably. I'd imagine.
Not necessarily. I mean, realistically, probably for the first couple of days, since the only room that's furnished is the master bedroom, and it's only kind of furnished, you probably could easily stay in the same room without issues. You wouldn't even be able to hire the servants immediately because you'd have nowhere to house them.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Mom and probably borrowing from Priya's servants / hired hands.
I'm sure Priya wouldn't really mind anyway, especially if we're getting that out of her house.
Probably accurate. You could look out that window and probably see it, not as well. But eventually, 2nd floor is probably.
Well, when I do get a bedroom of my own, I'm gonna pitch a fit until I get the one that faces it because it's a big, pretty sight to look at. And I'm
She's got a
gonna.
pitch a fit forever. There's none.
Well,
There's nowhere for you. Pick your
like a
battles.
you problem, not a me problem.
Better knock down some walls.
I want a tree.
I'm gonna spend a lot of time gazing off into the distance and causing trouble and mayhem.
Okay.
It's gonna be all.
So the inside's going to match the outside? Because, like, the yard's trashed.
Not all of it, just certain rooms when they're teaching me things. Also, there's a fox running around, so you know.
What was his name again?
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
It's like
It's
buttons.
like a white phoenix
Biscuit.
fox named Biscuit.
I was wondering who Biscuit was on this.
All right, so with that, 2 weeks go by. Lamel has made a small name for himself and begun a career once again in some manner of games. Patrick has found more interest once again into his studies, which is probably going to help out with the future. We'll see.
Maybe.
Richard's flexing his might, which I don't know how much he has, but it was enough to get some money. Maybe to pay for...
I'm a carpenter. It works.
Hey, there you go. Oh, you didn't tell me you had carpentry.
No, neither. Nope.
Roll D12.
Nope, never mind.
I didn't know you have access to his actual skill here.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I didn't know you were useful at all.
No, I mean, that's not what I mean.
I'll keep the 3 going.
No, roll D12.
6.
Add that to the total.
Ooh.
There's an
9
ant in my
gold.
book.
Yay.
There's some ants in your book?
There's an ant in my book.
So you made that a 10.
Get him out of my book. Just blow him.
He's somewhere.
How good of a carpenter are you, would you say? Are you like a petty dabbler? Are you experienced?
Petty dabbler.
Petty dabbler? Yeah, okay, then that's about right. Making, what, 9 gold?
Yeah.
In a week. Still doing better than the guards.
I'm gonna fucking do something about that. I'm gonna petition for major reform.
There's a lot of reforms you're going to want in the long run.
They deserve more for their hard work of standing there and watching a door and having weapons.
Poor Adrit. As the 2 weeks come to a close and you find yourselves getting ready to go about what you've been doing for the last few days, you get 2 things that occur. One is, I assume Richard by this point is at least generally back, or are you still staying in an inn?
I should be generally back if, like, I've ran into one of them.
Wouldn't be
Hey, you want to move in?
Yeah,
I just bought a house. Oh, nice. Hey, I hear
Welcome
you're a
back,
good
Richard.
carpenter.
I dabble.
You mind?
Made a couple friends.
Could I employ you to help fix out
That's
the
the
house?
real money.
There is another thing.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
You take a look at the house, it's mostly stone.
Fuck.
Parts of it are wood, but most of it's stone.
I can help you with some.
The 2nd floor?
Cool.
Also mostly stone.
Oh, I thought you said the top part was wood.
That was
at
the other
one?
house.
Mm.
Had that like English-French city vibe.
I was thinking it was this one.
Yeah. I liked the other house more, but this one's just
Dang.
way bigger.
Are you serious? All right. Well,
I like this one more.
since Brandy has voted for the entire party to receive 1,000 gold, she says each. I'm not doing that.
Oh, can I have
Too
all of
late,
it
already,
instead?
No.
No. I'll take all 5
Already
instead.
in. Already in.
Since I forgot to grab my dice, making me a bad DM,
Would you like some dice?
I would like to borrow a D20.
Magic
that works.
set.
Magic set.
That's my best set of dice in terms of rolls, so have fun.
All right, Brandy,
I mean-
this is 100% because you said so. If you guys if this ends up managing to go above a 10, I will divide between the 4 of you 1,000 gold.
Oh, shit.
You will
I
soon
could
to be
have money.
money that you've got a stipend from Clan Tier from your connections.
I was so confused because you said, this is 100.
No. This is a chance at 1,000 gold for you all.
We're gambling.
Well, no. Because like I thought he had a D10, like 100%. Like the percentile dice above a 10. Wait a minute.
Sanitas, bless this roll.
So,
Can we give him
you guys ready to find out what happens?
Can I bet 50 gold to
What
give
is
you
it?
guidance?
guidance.
Trying to guidance me?
Yeah.
guys?
I'll lose 50 gold to give you guidance.
50? You better bribe higher.
I mean, you got inspiration. You can go to a
Just imagine
D6.
Survivor auction your
Don't you
Jeff
have
right
D8s now?
I have D8s.
Yeah.
I've got letters from home.
We can always play Let's Make a Deal. You guys can give up 100 gold to gain 5 points on the
I
die.
literally have no money.
I've got enough money. I don't care. Go
I
ahead,
have
roll.
nothing.
Okay, here we go.
What is it?
He's like, fuck.
Is it exactly a 10?
You probably can't see it.
That's a
Can't say
6.
shit.
Ah, it is a 6.
That is
Or is
a
that
6.
No, okay, that's a 6, yeah. I was looking at the 9 for a second.
Still not a 10.
Brandon, you did have a chance at giving them money, and they would have appreciated a lot, but the dice gods don't care. I'm sorry.
Oopsie.
I care,
Just say it again later, it's fine.
which is why I'm going to take Adrit's D4. You're lucky.
Was it exactly a 4?
Yeah. Are you below? I hope so. All right, so because Brandon decided to take a chance at it,
We cheated! Yay!
I will go ahead and award you all 1,000 gold to divide. Probably won't divide evenly. There's
I will take
4.
all 1,000 of it as the 3-year-old child who can't spend money.
Yeah, no, so 3 ways.
Yeah,
You are
3
a
ways,
small
and then you get an
child,
allowance.
I will eat you.
500, 250, 250.
Eat. You're going to eat Levin's kid? That's going to go, like, we know where this campaign's ending right there. As soon as that happens, it's over.
If she takes my fucking money!
Yeah, I'm not
He
taking
went
it.
in 5 games at the beginning of not caring about money at all to being willing to kill a child in 10 after that.
See, this is the problem with human culture. Back where I come from, it's a give and take, you know? If I needed something, all I had to do was weave this man's basket. We explained this in the Mafia episode. If I weave the king's basket, what am I getting? Jack shit.
Maybe a
Exactly.
couple of copper.
Exactly.
A royal hand job.
Where is my lordship?
Anyway,
Oh my god.
in all seriousness, I took 300, 350, 350.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not taking
Okay.
shit, so you're
You
fine.
can't give it to the kid anyway, so
No,
the mom's
yeah, I
going
was
to
like, I'm not
take it
taking
and
any of
share
it.
the kid.
Hey. Spoiler alert. I'm Uncle Adrian. I'm going to spoil you.
Somebody better thank Brandy in the chat.
Thank
if
you,
wanna keep that
Brandy.
money
Thank Brandy.
in the chats.
I'm bad at chatting.
I
Yeah,
will say
fair.
something else happened before anything important to the story happens.
Okay.
I start throwing the biggest fucking crying fit tantrum because I still have not gone to the park.
Do I hear this?
Why wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
you?
Okay.
Everyone in the house hears this.
Just
Silence.
It was expressed that I would have taken you to the...
No, it was not.
I'm sorry, I did
Not
not
on
say
camera.
it out loud.
No, you didn't.
well, regardless, we can take her to the park again.
We could several times take her to the park over
Exactly.
this 2-week period.
So
Because
just
it's not like I'm fighting for 18 hours a day. It's more like I get out there for 4
All I'm
minutes.
saying.
you're not fighting
Someone
18 hours
throws
a
some
day?
liquid and
All
then
I'm
I win.
saying is nobody
Nobody is that short,
mentioned
but yeah, I get
taking
you.
me to the park.
Sometimes it's probably just like 30 seconds. It just depends.
So is she upstairs?
I'm in the loudest, echoiest room in the house.
Just in
So
the
downstairs
ballroom.
in the foyer. Right here.
Would that be accurate, Andrew?
That you would. What, she's upstairs?
Or no? What
No,
she
I'm
said.
right the fuck here.
I don't know what you're pointing.
Okay,
at.
regardless, you just
Middle
hear.
of the fucking house.
you
Oh, like
just-
right in front of the two hearths.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. What ails thee, child?
I barely make out the word park through sobs.
Lamel!
What is it, Adra? It's like fucking 10 a.m.
That is waking hours. We must take the young one to the park.
Oh, DM, where's the nearest park? Lamel says in exasperated woes as if he's talking to God.
Then you better phrase DM as a god instead of as a DM. You better make that a prayer and see that religion roll
Oh,
if you want magic to happen.
oh, dear Lord. Where is the nearest park? I roll an 18.
Ooh.
Have you tried the Coliseum?
There's plenty of fun attractions.
Do you like blood sport, child?
I want to find out.
So apparently Gabor has heard your prayers, and it doesn't really matter. You find a park.
Lamel, if you are too exhausted to go, I can take the child by myself.
Oh, no, it's fine. I need to get up. You're right. It's waking hours.
Yes.
So the park has a really nice fountain in it that is got a statuary on top of some famous person in Balsan's history
Right.
without a plaque, so you can't ID who it is. So if you just don't know, like everybody else, you don't know.
Well, see, now I'm curious, because I'm the knowledge guy. Do I recognize anything about this, or is there a roll I can make?
History.
It looks like a statue.
Judging by the 6-pack, I would say that this is a newer statue, as the older ones tended to have 8-packs.
Okay, let's see. 16. What does that tell me?
20.
God
Not
damn.
natural.
What?
20 not natural.
Fine.
He was not expecting to have one here.
No, I just wasn't expecting the penis contest between the two of you.
You should
Well, he
always
clearly has the
expect-
bigger one, so.
At all times, expect it.
Proportionally speaking, the male human adult has a.
Wow.
All right, moving on.
So
Anyways, mine's bigger.
Then where's your history roll, bitch? What is that?
Do I even... I do have a plus to history. 16.
Hey, we tied. Dick buddies.
Wiener cousins.
With our combined might, we may take on his.
So while they're staring at the statue trying to figure out what the fuck this is, I run off.
Oh, goddamn, wait, no. Wait, no.
the statue is of Kirsa the Vigor, which was like vigor, like strength and body.
Hold on a sec.
Mhm.
It's okay. I'm gonna throw him off in 2 seconds. We're great.
Also, I have a passive perception of 19. Does that lend me anything towards seeing her run away?
I'm gonna give you a disadvantage on that because you're too caught up in trying to figure out what the statue was.
So then, are you having me actively roll perception then?
No.
Okay, so then disadvantage is like a flat -5, I think, to passives. So that'd be 14.
Roll stuff. Your child, it's natural. Having worked with plenty of children, they can move 5 feet,
Oh,
10
yeah.
feet, no
Yeah.
problem. And you don't even see it coming.
For
You
sure.
should roll a different die.
I take it you didn't get far. Okay,
What did you get?
not enough.
Just. Nope. Grabs by the fucking scruff.
Out of curiosity, do you ever use your tail to grab things?
I do now.
That's what I imagine was the tail,
Tail just scooping? Yeah,
And
same.
Can I open this fucking file, please?
So, Kirsa the Vigor was a vicar. I know it's like the switch. She was the vicar of arms 150 years ago. She is known as the Vigor because she fought solo against 600 brave warriors of the northern tribes after her platoon had been slaughtered in the high mountains in the north.
So,
And she still came back alive.
how do you spell that? K-Y-R-S-A?
Kirsa.
K-I-R-S-A. And this is she 600 men what who do?
So 150.
soloed 600 dudes
I
in the
bet she
northern
did.
tribes and came back alive.
Is that
Right,
true?
she did.
Well, the dude's part's not, but 600 warriors
Yeah, warriors are dudes.
could be.
6
Dudes is gender neutral, bro.
I know it is,
warriors.
but they may not have been people.
Okay, dudes is species neutral.
Oh, okay, if we're gonna go that route, then yeah, 600
I feel like
dudes.
dudes just refers to people.
Dude!
Dude, Broseph.
You will learn history with us. This is Kirsa.
There's a fun little rhyme for you, too. Kirsa the Vigor. Some say she was bigger.
Please elaborate.
Oh my god. Is there more to this? Or is that all you wrote?
I just imagine that's all to the rhyme and Lamel just fucking dies of laughter.
I mean, he's killed himself with it. Look how
Like
ready
he
he's
can't even
going.
finish his fucking joke. He's just laughing so fucking hard. It's like, I've got more.
He made it bolder this time.
Yeah,
okay.
no, we wanted to make sure you could really see it.
All right. So, now that we've described the fountain, the park is largely like a stylized walking park with a garden throughout, so you can see different species of plants that would be normal to the kingdom. It's clearly maintained by money. I don't mean like, oh, somebody pays somebody. I mean like money maintains this.
Stupid money.
You see people walking around in like proper dresses and suits, and it's people of upper class for certain, walking their frou-frou dogs. Their babies are in strollers, kind of thing. Your child looks like the. It
You
looks.
got a monkey with the kids.
It looks like it escaped from the circus, is now running wild compared to the rest. But you know what? I guess that's not bad for your reputation at this point.
Also, there's 2 of me.
Are they running in different directions, or just together?
Tag, you're it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's like she's chasing her own tail.
Yeah. Can you dismiss your own spell that way? I guess not.
As
You already
long
know
as
it's an
I'm
illusion.
focusing on it, I think it's fine. I'm aware of what it is.
The kid's probably doing this all reflexively, too. Anyway, there's 2 of them running around playing tag.
Fair enough. She looks like she's having fun. Is there something you would like to do, Lamel?
I'm playing tag. I literally said tag, you're it, and I ran.
You have joined in.
Can you roll an intelligence save for me?
If he fails, does that mean he got you?
Find out.
Or the illusion?
Natural 20. Were you trying to cast like hold person or something?
Nah, it'd be
Yeah,
wisdom.
you got the real me, you're fine. But you do see through and know which one the real me is.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make sure that you like I'm running away from both of you. Because it's fun that way.
Now, you tagged me, but you know which one is actually me.
Okay.
Intelligence save for anyone else who wants to know which one is actually me.
I do not care.
I figured as much.
All I heard was more major illusions.
Yeah.
Do you make more copies of the kid? That would be hilarious.
An army of children.
Mine was a
fucking
minor.
chasing
I'm
down
only
this guy.
3.
I don't know, it'd be hilarious, because then he's going to dispel the one and be like, the child just made another one. I don't know which one it is.
Wait, 1? What are you talking about? We're doing 3.
Man, you could have some serious fun.
And then she casts mirror image. That would be fun. And by fun, I mean awful.
Right behind Blink.
Yeah. Ugh.
Every time you touch, there's a 20% chance. I don't even know if that's how it works in 5th Ed.
It's like that one scene from The Incredibles where Jack just keeps disappearing and he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think something's wrong with Jack.
Anyway, so this goes on probably for an hour or 2, and then you eventually make your way back to the estate. When you get back, there is a gentleman in this a very run-of-the-mill bluish uniform that has a red stripe that runs up the arm, around the shoulders and the back and the neck,
Oh, shit.
down the other arm. And he's wearing a hat that just to protect him from the sun, and it also has a red stripe down the center. When he approached and everything, he's got a big saddle bag. And he's just kind of standing outside the door and raps on the door a few times. He just keeps looking around, keeps looking at the sun, raps on the door again.
I imagine we walk up from behind while he's doing this.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, Mel, be careful. I think he's here to arrest me for the cabbage cart.
Sir, are you here to arrest him for the cabbage cart?
There is no such thing.
Are you yelling this across the estate, or are you actually walking up?
I'm yelling it from like halfway across the courtyard. Yeah.
Okay. So 100 feet or more. All right. So as you yell it out, the man gets startled a bit. Goes to like look in one of the windows. Backs up and looks up. Takes his hat off. Puts it back on.
You should be more careful next time.
Starts to turn like the exasperated. Then finally sees you. All of you. And well, I'm here to deliver something.
I am safe.
Are
I
you
could be delivering you to jail, Adrit.
What are you here to deliver? Fists. Fuck. I was trying to hold like a gun and I don't have a gun, so...
I hand you my gun.
No, I'm not gonna fucking raise a gun at him, actually.
He's only gonna fist fuck.
What are you here to deliver?
slowly reaches into the bag, seeing the lizard man. He doesn't even really, like, he keeps you guys in his periphery, but he's like staring down the lizard man going, he's not going to eat me, is he?
Only if you move really quickly.
He continues to move slow as he extracts something from the bag.
His sight is based on movement.
That's racist.
And then I quickly nap. You can move normally, you're fine.
You're good.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, yeah.
You look like your job doesn't give you enough excitement.
So you will not put me
Okay,
behind
maybe.
bars.
I hope you're the master of this state.
I could be. Opens it.
I think that in and of itself is a crime.
Only if the post is protected.
I don't think it
So it's a pretty basic letter from Kuno Adler.
Oh, from Kuno. I haven't heard from him in maybe 4 years? Yeah, been about 4.
In the letter it says, if this has managed to actually find you, Lamel, congratulations on being able to make it back into the capital. Apparently your family doesn't hate you as much.
I don't think that's changed, but go on, Kuno, as I say in my head.
I should be returning to the capital here soon due to the vote and summons I've received. I'm assuming that may be why you're in town.
Definitely not.
I'm intentionally leaving pauses because it seems like you want to make commentary.
The villain's got a monologue.
I would love to meet
Villain?
and perhaps get a drink or two.
Drink or 2, more like 5 or 6.
On the bottom it has a small address, which is not in the clans area or the upper central where you're at. It's actually in the general central district, in the commercial area. Probably staying in an inn, hotel, whatever you want to call it.
Well, little one, looks like I'm going to have to leave you with Mom tonight.
Wait,
You can leave her with me.
You don't want to go get drinks?
I would rather read her a book.
Okay, make sure it's a really wordy one, though.
It will be incredibly wordy.
are you... Does it look like you're leaving now or no?
I'm not leaving right now, no.
Okay.
I imagine I casually just carry you on my shoulders most of the time.
No.
I mean, that seemed to be the MO from before.
I
Yeah,
think
because
it's
walking to places I don't give a shit about is hard.
running to the park, though. You may just be, like, dragging us.
Yeah.
But what about back to the house, though? You're probably tired from playing tag.
Well, yeah, I thought you meant casually in the house.
No, I'm not just casually carrying you in the house.
I was like, no.
That's weird.
This would be a... Yeah, okay, it's been 2 weeks. And
I would
it's a
put money,
stupid question.
would put money on, though, if you had ceiling fans, you'd be tossing her up and down towards it.
Yeah.
Like every father has done, I'm sure.
No,
I'd give you the
I
opportunity.
feel like if I knew the water was safe, I'd probably, like, chuck her in the lake.
Let's see if you can swim. Woo!
That's uncle behavior. Right? That's
Yeah.
uncle behavior.
Also,
Maybe
swim?
cousins.
I don't know.
It's also fun dad behavior.
I feel like that is accurate, though. I did say I'm like Uncle Adrit, and I do have a swim speed, so if I had to save her, I could.
Also,
If I wanted to save her, I could.
safe to
It's a
just-
lake.
Well, no shit, but is there alligators in the lake? Is there like some cool?
The average temperature is like 40. And
I'm
in the
assuming no.
wintertime, it goes to minus. It starts freezing.
Is there some like Cthulhu giant tentacle monster in there that we can summon by like sacrificing 600 goats on the center of the other island?
It's actually, yes, but it's also 406 clams.
I would actually probably say the average temperature. Yeah, no. Between 40 and 60 is probably normal day temperature year round. It's cold. Drops to freezing, occasionally, just because. But no, the lake definitely has things that live in it naturally.
Okay. Just
As for the extent, I don't know. Have you gone swimming?
Sure, I'll say I have.
Okay.
I like swimming.
Then do me a favor and roll a percentile. If you get anything below, let's say if you get a 90 to 100, let's put it that way. So the upper 10%, then yes, you've probably found something in there you don't want your daughter anywhere near. You got a 93 or something, didn't you?
69. I'm not even kidding. Like, look at this shit.
So did you turn around
That's
and get out of the
twice
lake?
in this campaign that I've rolled 69.
So you turned around and got out of the lake.
I guess so.
I mean, that's what the percentage says, right? You turn around?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There's nothing in the lake that's not normally in a lake. Just not a Florida lake.
I need to text a picture of this, or Jason's not going to be able to get that. It don't matter. He'll see it in post.
I mean, it happened at 54:11 or thereabout. Anyway, so
I'm going to get punched again.
on the front door as you guys were coming in, there is a couple of other letters that have been left there. Most of it's in like a brown paper envelope style thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no codified way to deliver mail. In fact, there's multiple agencies that deliver mail. There's not even a government one that does. So it's just random couriers, and they don't know where to put your mail, so it's sitting in front of the door. It's like 3 or 4 more letters that looks like they're, some of them are like this big, and some are like
I imagine
legal letters.
it's like scam, actually important, and if I don't open this in 60 seconds, I'll die. Important.
One's addressed to Richard.
Oh,
Holy shit, they know you live here too?
I guess.
Is there any letter for me?
It's from the guild you worked for.
Oh,
I have another job.
nice.
Adrit of the Kara tribe, no.
Damn.
But I have Adra of the Carrot Tribe.
Nothing for
That was not funny.
I would be impressed if they spelled it right.
It's just Kraah.
One's not a scam, but it is scummy. It's not a scam. It's just a business proposal that you probably shouldn't accept. Do you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it. I love entertaining the ideas of the inferior.
What?
All right. Perusing through it, it has the wonderful little slight magical effect to it that there's pictures drawn on it along with words. And it goes, "Come one, come all to the great big tent where the most carnival."
What are you talking about? This is the best letter I've ever read.
Kind of like a tent pops up out of the letter and everything, and some fireworks go behind the tent and pop in the air. A couple of inches off the letter.
Adrit, have you ever been to a carnival?
I am aware of what the word carnival means. This excites me greatly. I think this would be a great opportunity for opportunity for young Anna.
Yes, young Anna would love this.
Which one is it?
What?
Anna or Anna? This is bugging me.
Tank goes away. Acrobat kind of swings in midair. Disappears.
Acrobat falls,
Acrobat
plummeting to the ground.
This does not. It's not your magic. Do not tell me the ancient ways.
I am writing them as we speak.
If I'm getting more book references in, this is going to be great.
I have read about these carnivals. They seem fascinating. I've always wanted to attend. I'm twirling this pencil. Fuck. Oh, I'm a mess.
It continues on a little bit in there. Do you have the skills of an acrobat? The daring of an invincible. Scratched out. Imbecile. Perhaps you'd be one willing to take on the most daring of tasks and face the ballista. And it shows a giant ballista and a man, and the bolt fires towards the man, and the man flips over the bolt.
I expected that to say lion, not ballista.
I And he kind of looks at the letter.
It continues on. Would you like to make 100 gold a day? Come and try your daring and leap for glory.
Oh, Adred, I think I figured out a way for us to make some good money.
I do not know if this is a safe option.
I don't know about you, but I could probably jump over a ballista or catch it.
I don't know about you, but I probably could not jump over a ballista or catch it.
What could you do, actually?
I could take her to watch. That was my original offer.
A man in a very high top hat is on. Kind of as he's taking it off, you see the hat's almost got like 2 feet of peak to it. It's mostly black, but it's got like that triangular pattern that's on the top of it with purple bands that come down the sides in 3 specific places. Wearing a pinstripe suit, top to bottom, that looks like a more tailored version of a zoot suit in black and purple. Seriously looks shady as hell.
I feel insulted as it's frighteningly close to my suit.
Has a full beard and everything, like it's poofed out and all
Yeah,
that.
with the twirled mustache.
His mustache does not twirl. Instead, it does like the Colonel Mustard, where it comes out and it's like bushy beard. You know, a real big bushy beard kind of thing. And a name that comes across in like this flowery cursive. Oh, God. Dado the Magnificent of Astral.
Oh, if it's being run by Ashral, no wonder it's a shit show. It'd still be fun to take on it too, regardless.
I will have to consult Sanitas.
What?
On whether or not I'm allowed to go to the carnival.
Sonatos, would it be cool if I did this to you?
As a storyteller, I should not be breaking this much, but damn.
What? I'm actually going to use a spell.
Go ahead, use it.
I run off to go call her.
Okay.
Fair enough.
The walls?
No.
Or a book?
The cat.
A page in a book.
Okay. Any book?
It's going to be a paper, so.
Just finds my book that I got
Shit.
from Gwen and just...
No!
Look at the spell book.
If no one is supplying me with something, I gotta find it myself, so.
You found a spell book that may have like 3 spells in it, but the rest of the pages are all blank. You rip the spells out?
No, I rip a page out.
Oh, I was waiting for you to rip the spells out. My coloring book, and it's a spell
If it's
book.
a 3, it's a spell.
That's a 2.
No,
It's a 2.
it's a blank page.
We're rolling random dice, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we don't roll d20s.
So we can't think for ourselves.
I don't know what's
let the dice
happening.
decide.
I mean, fate's got to be involved somehow, right?
All right, so I ritual cast this because we have the time to do so. So I spent about 11 minutes just laying out the different bones and markings and stuff. And yep, I essentially ask, what is the outcome of me accepting this shady offer? Is it wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results, or nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad?
Wheel and woe.
Okay.
Wheel, because you're going to have fun. Whoa, because you got to watch that.
Whoa, because you're gonna die.
This fucking child.
I mean, if you stand in front of a ballista bolt, you roll bad. Accurate. So was the ballista.
Lamel, I have consulted with Sanitas, in a manner of speaking. It seems as though this is potentially a risky idea, but not without its pros. It is not inherently entirely bad.
Yes.
So I think we should accept... Every bone in my body is saying just no.
Adret, I appreciate the seriousness in which you took this, but I wasn't actually considering. I was just fucking around with you.
I feel betrayed. Life of drinking.
Life of drinking starts now. What has Sanitas decided for me?
If you were just messing around, you could have stopped me in the middle of that ritual. 11 minutes ago.
I didn't feel that disturbing you in the middle of that ritual was appropriate. You looked really dedicated there, shuffling bones around.
That is the problem. If it was not worth dedication, then why did I spend the dedication?
Maybe this is a moment of self-reflection for you, Adrit. Maybe you make more decisions for yourself without the consultation of Sanitas.
I do not think I consult Sanitas enough.
I ran out of paper, so now I'm using the wall.
That's fair.
I'll give you a room exclusively to draw on the walls on.
Well, you haven't done so yet, so it's whatever one I'm in now.
Here, take this room and just color.
What's the guild job?
The guild job, since you probably told him you do carpentry, is to install a roof.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
I think you need a roof.
For hazard pay, it pays 1.5 gold a day.
1.5 gold a day. Nice. See you guys in a week. Bye.
You are leaving yet again?
I got a job.
We just reunited.
What are we doing?
I'm sure he'll be here at nights. It's not like he's just gonna fuck off and not show up at all.
But we hardly spend time with him at all.
Maybe you could help him with the roof job.
I do not think that is a skill that I possess.
It's a skill you could be taught.
That is fair.
Just control the tail. Last the person kept knocking someone off the roof.
You're like, oh, just go, you can be taught for half a gold a day.
How much does it pay, Richard?
Half a gold a day.
I'm waiting for him to say it.
1.5 gold a day.
No.
Far below my pay grade.
Andrew's going to be unskilled labor, no less.
Oh.
Everyone needs a porter.
You have fun with your roof job, then.
I didn't know you were left-handed.
I invite from Kuno for tonight, or
Sometime in the period of the vote.
okay.
He was just letting you know where he's staying.
I'm gonna run up to you. Daddy, Daddy, I made you a picture.
Oh,
What is it?
I'm getting stuff thrown at me.
Keep it on you at all times.
What is it? I need to know.
it's actually fucking adorable.
Oh. Well then, Lamel, I suppose this,
You can't see that.
I suppose this carnival is,
Back. Hold it towards you. Go up.
Oh,
No.
oh. They still can't see it.
Oh, because there's
Down a
a
little, down a
camera
little.
there.
There you go.
I was like, how can that camera see that?
That's just covering up Logan over there.
It's fine.
So,
I suppose this is junk mail then.
I suppose.
Would you like me to burn it?
Do you see your
No, I'll
muscles?
hold on to it. Don't
Look, I
worry.
drew your muscles.
I like to recycle.
I drew your muscles.
I almost thought those were boobies.
No, it's not where boobies go.
That's pretty close. I'm secretly actually going to do the carnival.
Of course you are.
You betray me yet again.
Eventually, Andrew won't listen to any of you.
Poor Edger. I told him the truth.
He did. I just do not
Did you
want
start
his
the
job.
roofing job? Okay. So a day goes by. You make a gold and a half.
Perfect.
I feel so bad for you.
You guys will give me when the fun stuff happens.
The next day.
There's a carnival.
Well,
so not fun
before
stuff?
that next day came around, I had actually wanted to... What?
What?
Huh? I don't read lips.
I know.
Fuck. If it's all right.
Go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to head inside the estate, find Anna, right? Obviously use my channel divinity to gain skill proficiency with my brewer's kit.
Skill proficiency in child.
In child, yes.
I'm not gonna complain, man. We'll
At
find
the start
out.
of the campaign, I bought like every artisan tool.
I'm aware.
Okay.
We're just confused. You said child and brewer's kit in the same sentence, so
Well, I'm not making beer.
and we don't know that.
I'm going to be making milk with
You
the
do now.
coffee.
Anyway, point is, I searched through my pack, and I'd assume I have some herbs that I've gathered along the way that my tribe has frequently used for certain things.
No, allow it.
Okay, thank you.
So you're gonna drug me?
Yes. Hence
And
I allowed it.
I also assume there's like basic tea making supplies within the estate.
Nope.
Okay, can I subtract gold to make them appear?
Sure.
Okay,
How fancy do you want it?
I'll just spend 10 gold. Is that okay?
That's a lot.
Oh, that's fancy
We're
tea.
gonna have some
You have a lot of
nice ass tea.
And so,
Somebody sells you
Kind
a
of a whole
wooden
pallet
box,
of
a
tea.
wooden box.
and that wooden box has a selection of
I need to write this down now.
10 separate, like, regional teas.
Has its own like fucking grinder and everything.
It has a little steeper in it, a grinder for it. Leaves have already been pre-dried.
Wooden box with 10 separate...
Overpaid. That's okay.
I know.
Just say awesome tea kit. That's all
He
you
keeps
need to say.
shopping in the upper district, and that's the problem.
Did you see?
It's okay. It's okay.
No.
Keep going.
I'm just trying to say. You know how like
No,
Adric,
Aldrin doesn't know any
he
better.
loves
doesn't.
money, but he doesn't know any better.
He doesn't know the value of it.
Exactly.
Somebody just says this, and he's like, fine.
Fine.
And then he's like, I now need more.
All right. So awesome tea kit has been added.
Awesome Tea Kit has 10 different regional teas in it. It has 10 doses, because that's how they're going to measure it, of each one.
Where the fuck did it go? There it is.
That's 7 different teas total.
Your mathing is bad.
I'm this many.
10,
Oh, okay. It's Anna.
10 regional tea kits. What was next?
It's 10 regional, and it's 10 doses for each one.
So like 100.
It's 100.
shots of tea.
It's 100 doses.
All right.
A dose serves 4, just so you're aware.
So with that,
4 steepings.
yeah.
So do whatever you do with it.
So with that, I use my proficiency in brewer supplies. If you want to have me make a roll, cool. If not, that's cool too. Up to you. All right. And I
If you have
brew.
advantage, you can take 10. I don't even care.
Okay, just gonna take 10. And I brew up some tea, also using the herbs that I had mentioned earlier. Make sure it's very nice and warm. Get some blankets from around the house, cuddle up near the fireplace, and find a children's book with a lot of pictures and stuff that tells a very basic story. And I try to
Yeah,
get
there's one in this whole room.
one that I can hold in my hands. And I try to
I
get
got some stuff from Priya's house. to be
yeah.
honest.
I try to get Anna to come over and then start to read to her as I here.
All right.
Drink.
Are we sitting on the ground or what were we?
And a bundle of blankets from the sound of it.
Okay.
There are chairs, right?
No,
See, Zach
Again,
hasn't.
unfurnished.
Zach has
All
still
right.
not furnished the house.
Bundle of blankets it is.
I sit on your lap and then Biscuits is on my lap.
Okie doke. And you have tea. And then I read you book.
If he kind of curls up into like a letter C and everything, you can just lay against him and he can still talk to you just fine. I imagine you're what, like 6-7 foot tall?
6'5", yeah.
Yeah. Giant teddy bear, only it's scaly.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
I got Biscuit with me and we're sharing the tea.
You
Yeah.
guys have fun little memories of tea time and stories. And that gives you some freedom to try out the
Fuck
night
around in the
circus.
Fuck around in the circus.
So do you like sneak out of the house and everything?
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
Also stuff. Let's see.
I would say at disadvantage, but you pay the servant.
That's a 21.
Okay. Yeah, and they probably go home, so there's that. So it takes you half an hour just to get to the gates. And then it's outside the city. Because they're not letting it legally be in the city, apparently.
Fair enough.
You find that out pretty quickly as they have it set up like a farmstead and a bunch of tents have been popped up on it, even though it's not that far outside the gates. There are 3 tents. A relatively small but octagonal one. A slightly larger but cylindrical one. And then the big top, which is pretty classical, you know, the double peak and all that.
And it's got like the stripe design and everything.
They all have stripe design all
Yeah.
through it. Yeah, I don't know. Like carny all the way through, but also
Awesome.
circuses. So old school circuses were more of a carnival act than they were what we classically think of circuses today. Barnum and Bailey kind of changed our opinion of a lot of things. When you arrive, there are games to play. There are
He didn't even think to bring me.
Snake oil salesman, and you can probably point him out having worked with the underworld enough. You're just like, cute, your technique's terrible. Stuff like that. They're selling tinctures and love potions and get rid of the ghost potions, which really is just this thing that you like rub on your eyes and drink something, and it's probably a little bit of alcohol and some mud. You take one good look at it and you're like, oh, the alcohol's not even good enough to drink. Inside the spherical tent, there are a few exotic animals. Going through them and everything, you're trying real hard to ID what any of them are. Like one, for instance, looks like a mountain cat from the front. Once you get past those front legs, the hindquarters, whoever decided to merge that with a snake of sorts,
That's weird.
it's questionably weird. And it has legs kind of like a lizard man might, but the one thing that's odd about it is the legs are malformed for the size of the creature. So cat paws, lizard legs. And it like walks with a bent, so its back is permanently kind of down. And then, so it doesn't even look like it's good for the animal to
Put
start
it out
with.
of its misery, Lamel.
It even has like a snake-like tongue. And it doesn't like growl at anybody, it hisses at them constantly. And not like a cat would. Very much like a snake might.
What if, and hear me out, doesn't meow or hiss, just very faintly, kill me.
It croaks like a frog.
It's not a little girl and a dog.
Word. God.
Another animal that's in there is this giant owl. Only this owl has pitch black wings that are frayed to the point there's no way this animal can fly. It actually looks more like a plucked chicken, but it still has feathers nonetheless. When you take a really good look at it, it's so sallow in the face that you can see the bone structure of the owl itself. You know, some of them have those really broad cheeks and everything, but its feathers are so low on it, you can actually even see where the ear pits are and everything. And a little tag on the bottom refers this to a scrag owl. It's apparently from the southern reaches. They say it's normal down there. As for the other one, it's actually a slither crag cat. Who named this? You don't know.
They did that to a crag cat? Man, that's fucked up.
You keep walking around, there's another animal, and very rapidly you realize this is grade A bullshit. It's a dog in pajamas to make it look like it has two faces. It is just two dogs with their asses sewn together inside of like a stitched sweater. The dogs are probably perfectly fine, but they're ass to ass inside the sweater.
Cat dog.
Yeah, except for it's dog.
I think you should buy that one, you know?
Dog.
On the bottom it says, this is the wonder of magic or a conundrum of nature. It doesn't give a name or any explanations past that. You find a few shrunken heads. Though the shrunken heads aren't done like you would expect voodoo-styled ones. They're done more like how they get left out in frostbite cold and the fat melts off of them over just time. But the rest of it stays there. It's just nasty. Another weird exotic animal that you come across is referred to as a frost drake according to the tag. When you look at it, you really pay attention. It's probably just a red lizard man somebody freaking put on a wing harness. And they're probably being paid to act stupid and occasionally shriek at people as they come by and scare them. It does like, you know, the statue people when they dress up as a statue and they just sit there, they stay perfectly still. And then when somebody's, inconspicuously walking by, not paying attention, they just kind of leap out at them.
It's just a guy named Phil.
Yeah, it's just some lizard man who happens to be red. Why it's referred to as a frost drake and you would expect it to be blue, it's not.
Do I see that there's like guards around or anything?
Guards is not the right term. All these people look like they're dressed in, you know, dyed tunics and simple jerkins. They have like moccasin-style leather shoes where it's got that little frilling on the top, but they're boots. They're all wearing gloves because it's cold out.
I'm gonna toss the lizard man a silver. Just tip him there.
He just and it slides it under his tongue. They're not going to search there, maybe. You're not sure, but you do notice there's more coins in his mouth. Most of it's copper. Just keeping it in like a low pouch, like the frill that comes down.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem to come down. It just is a pouch. Mm.
Well, that's great.
Somewhere down the evolutionary chain, there was a bit of frog mixed in there. Or pelican.
I mean, some lizards can store stuff.
Yeah, no.
It's just not down here. It's in the sides. Where their venom sacs are at, if they have them. You go over to the other, not as large tent, and there is a ballista set up, and there is a small line of people trying to get in and see. It's apparently a reoccurring show that goes on every 5 minutes, and people go in there like 10 at a time, 15 at a time. There's not much room for much more than that because the ballista is a monster inside the tent. To be realistic, the ballista is probably making up 25 square feet of the whole thing.
Oh, so it's like an actual siege ballista.
Yeah, it's meant to be on castle walls ballista, not a footman's ballista or something. No, this thing's meant to like shoot down if there were dragons out of the air.
Where the fuck do these ballista arrows end up going though to get stopped?
Into siege towers. They put blunt tips on them, not sharp ones, and they punch into the side of a siege tower and knock it over.
Jesus Christ! No wonder this thing's not allowed in the city.
That might be why. You could shoot them at the turrets of the keep or the walls on the outside if you wanted to. It'd take a lot to actually do damage. You see there's 2 people manning the thing, and I need you to make either a perception or an investigation for me. It's your choice if you want to kind of see what's going on or if you want to kind of figure out what's going on.
I'm going to go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
That is an 11.
With an 11, you can pretty quickly point out a couple of things that let you know that they are members of the Magia Council in some form or other. Which exact family they're from, hard to tell. But 100%, they're your people. And there's got to be a scam to this because they wouldn't get caught alive killing people that are citizens right outside the walls of the Capitol. Because there's a small tent flap on the other side, and people keep coming in and standing in front of the board the ballista bolt shoots at. When you look at the board, it's 10 feet thick, and it's layered board, stone, some other kind of material. And it's like propped against so that way it wouldn't exit the tent. It's dented and cracked all the way to the whatever material on the back is. When you see them start cranking up the ballista, you notice that the notches could probably go at least 2 or 3 more times around. So they're only cranking it maybe to 50% of its actual launch power. And yeah, people are like, ooh, they dodged it. They're not shooting at the person at all. But they're not paying anybody that can't leap like they're going to actually jump over it.
It's just an acrobatics display is what it really is.
Yep.
Well,
It's a gimmick.
that's disappointing.
They're carnies. What'd you expect?
Actual mortal danger.
So change the rules.
He comes back, he's like, alright guys, we're making a carnival now.
You don't even go to the big tent, do
I'll
you?
call the plot.
It's not worth it.
Nah. I realized this was a mistake and I go home.
While you are away, you are reading. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's nighttime now.
It's evening hours, yeah, definitely.
I fell asleep.
She fell asleep.
I don't know. I guess I'm at the bar.
Okay. Well, clinking a few mugs and steins with your friends for now what's going on week 2. A gentleman approaches you who looks up there in years. If you had to guess, they're probably in their 50s by appearance, but you assume they might actually be older by just certain tells. Not by a lot. Takes not too long for the man to quietly pay off one of your friends to just scoot down so he can sit. Just buys him around, so that way he goes over somewhere there's actually another stein filled with ale. Sits down and everything.
Let me lose.
Flags down somebody. Orders a set. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just choking on air, it's good.
Talent.
Breathing's hard.
It is. so hard.
5 gold.
We're good.
He calls the guy, bartender over, orders 2 rounds, hands you one.
I'm sorry, I was dying.
Ah, my friend!
As he turns to you, you recognize him. His name is Vayfar.
Vayfar.
Mhm.
His name is Barnaby.
No,
No?
that would have been his problem.
Damn.
Vayfar, you know from back in the war, is a good way to put it.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, guys, I was dying. I couldn't help it.
You probably won't let the dogs know someone's here. Hands you one of the beers with like this shit-eating grin of, it's been a long time, Richard.
Not long enough.
Ow, you wound me. Share a glass with an old war buddy.
100%. Let's go.
Goes
Are we
ahead.
sharing a glass or are we sharing a glass?
Oh, no. Just drinks.
Oh, then I couldn't be happy to see you.
Wonderful. There I go again. Without, can't ever get rid of that word. It's like a reset for me.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. Ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Everybody downs. Another round. Liza.
What are you doing in the capital?
I'm not drunk enough for that yet. But, work.
Work? What are you working on?
I got promoted.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Wife agrees with you. As it turns out, I'm doing ministry work.
Of?
What else? Never left the military.
Well, what ministry?
No,
another one?
war, of course.
Oh,
Vicar's office. You know, attaché work, gopher work, sending things places. It sucks.
I was there with you. I remember.
I always thought this was officer work, but apparently not always. It's a good thing you got out when you got out. Another beer is pulled. It fizzes. It clinks.
Another round for you, gentlemen.
I don't know my whisper heard. I apologize. So, probably 3 or 4 drinks in.
Okay.
Curious, what do you do these days?
A little bit of everything.
Everything?
At the moment, I'm working on a building. I'm a carpenter.
You always,
And then when
work,
I get bored of that, I'll move on to something else.
and you always work good with your hands. Not plucking strings anymore?
I can still.
The rhythm needs work.
Let's walk the fact dog.
Oh. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm drunk. I can still play a flute.
You're always good at blowing things.
Might be why I worked in munitions. Also explains the wife. Still married. 2 kids now. And gobbling up every ounce of savings I ever got out of the military. And my paycheck. All 3 of them.
I go ahead and I slide a 20 gold
Oh, I don't need your charity. It's fine.
for old friends.
Buy me around. Simply. So you're working some job with carpentry then?
Yep.
What kind? Making cabinets?
I don't know.
Building
Just,
tables?
the guild offered me a job. I gotta head there. What was the job? I never asked that.
It was roofing.
Oh, roof.
Too many drinks.
Yeah.
It's out in the glaring sun and the cold.
Yeah. Roofing.
Complete opposite of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess not. The sun's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worse.
Only snow glare's a thing. Right?
Yeah.
You still do work with the ministry off and on?
Sometimes.
Pays good? Or you doing it more on merit missions now?
Merit missions.
That's understandable, especially after the Western Reach. Oh, that skirmish up in Marfan was terrible too.
Looks like it.
But we lived. So there's that. See the poor bastards who didn't get here.
Most of us lived.
It's accurate. Slams it back. At this point, he's starting to get enough in.
He's starting to get a little friendly, I got you.
You gotta understand, Richard. If I go home to the wife, she's gonna want me to sleep with her again.
Oh,
You poor thing.
you dog.
You poor thing.
You don't understand. She has needs I don't want to meet.
Well, where's your laugh sign?
I can help you out, bro.
And the kids, they won't just go somewhere. They're up for enlistment next year. Well, one is. The other's 3 years out. I can't get them to get a job. They won't learn a damn thing. Besides what school makes them. They're never getting into the academies. As if they had a lick of talent anyway. I'd divorce her if I could, if it got the kids away, but that's not going to change anything. I've got to sound like an old war dog at this point. Itching to go on a field. Hoping the arrow catches me the right way so I can retire. And you said you take merit missions. Well, put me out of my misery. Do a mercy. Fake my death. Make it real. I'm sure the ministry will pay my wife something to leave it alone. Let me have a nice trip to the southern tribes.
You're rolling to kill.
No. 9, 13, 22.
Sneak attack damage.
I don't know.
Fire
30, 35,
Those aren't T6s.
Make a fireball.
36. Sleep.
Oh, fuck. He's just out.
Is that just a hit point thing? Is that not a DC?
It divides out in hit points. I don't think it's hit die, it's hit points.
Yeah, it's hit points.
Noted.
I loved when I was hit die, but it's also confusing.
It's only for a minute, though, so he's got a minute of death, and then he's going to come back up, and I'm asking him to pay me.
So some time passes,
A minute.
more than that, closer to 20.
You're like, shit.
And he's just sitting there. Beer is loosely clutched in his hand. You could steal it with no issue. Anybody could. The bartenders come by and went to go take it from him a couple of times. But thinks best of it. Just because maybe he shouldn't. The outfit that this man is in doesn't tell you his job at all.
Mm-hmm.
At best, he looks like a courier. And most of his uniform is this relatively nondescript white-black thing with a yellow striping running on the side here and a little tassel mark that lets him know he's official. Honestly, somebody good at arts and crafts and with some little bit of jewel crafting skill could replace all of his outfit. With a little bit of tailoring skill, you can remake the entire thing too. Whoever makes it does it on a bit cheap. To probably let you know he's lucky if he's pulling down silver a week for merit pay on top of his between 5 and 8 gold a week.
That 20 gold he refused, I toss in his pocket.
After 20 minutes or so, he does kind of wake up with a... That's not what... still good.
Before you're back from the dead. Believe you owe me some merit.
I'm still going to have to go to my wife, aren't I?
Unfortunately. There's not much I can do to help you with that.
Richard, Richard, so it's been a while, and I'm thinking I could do carpentry. I can make a chair or something. Could you get me in the guild?
Well, you need a
I can do
chair.
that. Don't be bashful. Don't be shy. Hit the rail and let it fly.
You and your limericks. Well, maybe that'll get me out of tonight. Just like he smashed his face.
It was like the slight hesitation to see if he was going to stand up and do that. It was like, oh, I guess not. Bonk. If you don't mind me asking, what did I miss?
Nothing
Not
yet.
much.
I mean, Richard's a little old, but it's fine.
But I care about Richard.
Yeah, but
we
you're
know
not-
nothing about
Yeah,
him.
but you're not there.
And that's the fun part.
So what happens if you don't hang out with Richard on screen?
All right.
I-
He reaches in his pocket, puts up what he thinks is enough. It's probably too much.
I don't think I have sleight of hand to put it back in his pocket. I do have sleight of hand.
Imagine that.
I'm gonna take it all, put it back into his pocket.
Okay.
21.
Yeah. No, I'm not even going to roll. He's at disadvantage and going to be real low right now. With the penalties for poison. Poison?
He's drunk.
He's drunk.
Oh.
Still a poison.
We've been drinking. I got a war buddy.
I don't know.
As he gets up, he stumbles a bit and does fall down, but not hard.
Mm.
It's like a sloppy drunk, like, I got something, but I didn't grab it good enough to catch myself. When he hits the ground, he goes to get back up.
I help him up. And we go out.
Okay. He goes and he leaves.
What, so no one paid for the drinks?
How much was it?
You'll have to go back in. You just set him on like a bench outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Run in.
Cuddy!
How much was it real quick?
Go back in and it's like 7 silver.
Perfect. There's gold. Bye.
As you're going to leave, you see what looks like bundled out paper on the ground about where he fell. It's folded up relatively intently, but not like it would have been folded up and given to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And scoop it.
Scoop it.
Okay. When you get out, a cart's been pulled up, and he's like trying to get in.
Let's go, buddy.
All right. You always wear one of the good ones.
Try my best.
Look me up if you want one of the merit missions.
Will do. Do you know where you're going?
Third and Court, Central District, West Province. What? Province? No. I'm not going to the province. It's out of the city. Third Court, Central District. Oh, West Line. Well, Line. That's what it is.
All right.
Thing starts to and go.
And away he goes.
Where you go?
What's on the paper?
I was wondering if he was going to give it back or not. I guess
No.
not. They're orders.
Ooh.
He was given orders to investigate 3 people.
That's like a food order. One crab cake.
Number 9 and number 9 large.
One is Priya. One is Albrecht. Another is Ingrid.
Have we met Ingrid?
Nope. She was mentioned last game, but
I was like, it
nobody met her.
sounds familiar, but I don't
Was she
know.
one of the
Yeah,
candidates for the
Albrecht,
throne?
Ingrid.
That's what the blonde guy was saying they should put up.
Okay.
They should straw man, really.
Does it give any specific reason? All right. Well, it wouldn't give a specific reason. It would give like a.
It's the broad terms of the orders basically suggest that these 3 people are people of interest in potential conspiracy. It's not against the crown or anything else, just general conspiracy. The Ministry of War is keeping tabs on them, and it has special notes of multiple contacts, but it's like code names. so you're not sure what they are.
Why is it always groups of 3?
Because it's a nice, fun number to use.
At least it's not 7.
The second part of it is divorce papers that have been partially filled out.
Oof.
Maybe he won't have to put out.
He apparently started filling the divorce papers, but they look really old.
Oh.
He just keeps looking at them like,
One day.
one day.
Yeah, those look way worse than the orders do.
Ouch.
He's the one filing, huh?
That's fair.
No, he's fucking self-destroyed at the moment. He can't bring himself to do it, so he's the poor guy. Because he's divorcing.
It was like his wife's not leaving him. That's.
No, I got that.
Okay.
Head back.
And with that, we're going to take a break and we're going to pick up wherever this insanity goes.
Okie dokie.
So we'll be going for maybe about, approximately 10 minutes. You beautiful people, go ahead and find a snack. Get a drink.
You wonderful people.
I'm trying not to.
Well, you're failing. I'm going to bring it up.
If we're going to talk like that, at least get it a little bit more accurate.
Accurate?
You have to roll it and bite your tongue in the back. That way you can sound Welsh.
Oh, hey, Birmingham.
I probably don't sound Welsh. I apologize to anyone that might be Welsh out there.
I was just trying to general British accent.
Yeah,
Either way, we're going to break.
yeah, we're going to go to break.
Yay.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. So, welcome back to episode 14 of Magnus Aevum and our crackheaded selves, apparently. That's okay. We're all
Just right to the kitchen. You keep setting me up.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Is that what you wanted?
Mhm.
Okay.
See, he thinks I'm a crackhead, but I'm in it for the Quaaludes, so...
Whoa, we're getting specific. It's very 80s of you.
I know.
All right, so Richard has had a beer or 5. Yeah, 5.
Anyway, I think the house is this way.
You know, yeah, head back to Lamel's.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
So, roll a percentage between the two of you for me. Lamel and Richard roll a percentage.
6.
It's a flat 6, okay.
Yeah.
77.
77?
77.
Well, 77, you got back just slightly before Lamel.
Haha.
You make it into the kitchen. You get a sandwich. A little bit of water because you've been drinking too damn much. That's when you hear Lamel come in.
You want a sandwich?
You're damn right I want a sandwich.
That was an unnecessary voice on my part.
No, but it's more voices. Exactly what I was talking about.
What's up, Logan? Where you been?
If I came in, I would have seen that the little one was asleep, but I assume...
She's upstairs.
Oh, she's upstairs now?
I guess so.
Or over in a wing. You went, the kitchen's pretty early, isn't it?
Did I notice Adred on my way?
Oh, wait, no, that's right. You guys probably
It was
asleep
like-
on
I
Adred.
imagine
that's
I
what I
fell asleep
figured.
on him.
Yeah, no, probably asleep on Adred right in front of the hearths. Plural.
And the kitchen's on that
I imagine
end of the house.
front door,
Yep.
us.
Kitchen.
That okay. She would have walked here and seen us. Unless you came in through the kitchen window.
Nah, I would have came in through the front door.
Not the kitchen window.
I was checking out this sketchy job offer.
And
It's sketchy. One of the familiars runs a carnival, and it is really bad.
oh. Nice.
Like, worse than anything I could produce bad.
What's your sister do again?
The child is sleeping.
You're across the house, shut the fuck up.
You're like in the front entry. Oh, never
Kitchen
mind.
sandwich.
I'm dumb.
Unless the doors are open because the place isn't furnished, it's going to echo everywhere with the
Yeah, I
tile.
was like, well, I imagine the kitchen was kind of closed off like a bedroom.
It is. It's got 2 doors. It closes off completely.
The more you know.
Sure, why not?
Never mind.
Now,
I
whether
retract
any
my
of them
sh-
shut a door, I have doubts.
I almost imagine they were like automatically swinging and closing doors.
Ah.
Like most stereotypical thing.
Yeah, probably the one going into the dining room would be like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't imagine one into the hall is.
I would have entered from a hall.
That's probably more of a
I
pocket
thought we
door.
had an open floor plan.
There's a lot of vaulted areas. The foyer's vaulted, that whole back area.
All I know is nothing's furnished, so.
Yeah, that's,
What's your sister doing?
What's my sister do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a odd question. She does quite a lot. Anything specific you want to know about, or just you want a rap sheet?
give me the 411 on a deed so that way I understand what the beat's looking for.
Well, I heard she may be in some trouble.
Usually.
Yeah, she's a candidate for the throne, of course.
Oh.
I'm always in trouble, so I'm really not worried about it.
The Ministry of War. That's outside of the clan of Tyr, correct? Because they're not umbrella. No one's umbrellaed over, or
Yeah, no. Okay, so the paladins ultimately run the ministries.
Hmm?
The royal family can inject
And-
appointees,
influence. Yeah.
but they can't control what the ministries directly do at all.
Okay.
The clans have to cohesively submit things, and the ministries will make adjustments based on their own purview.
Wow. She may be in trouble, legally speaking.
So, what, Ministry of Law has a warrant for arrest or something?
Something like that. Does that normally happen with her?
I wouldn't say normally happens with her. I know we're coming across a big vote. Who exactly wants anything to do with her?
Andrew, roll a perception check for me.
Is it law, war, industry?
19.
War.
Okay, so that further pushes my belief. Paladin of War and the Crown Prince Xander are butt buddies.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine the other people on, or I don't know, yeah, fucking unless I can't just say that.
Mhm.
I imagine Priya is in trouble because Xander's kind of in the pocket of the Paladin of War,
Who the fuck is Xander?
the Crown Prince.
We have a prince?
I'm a prince.
You're a prince?
Yes, I'm his brother. And Priya's twin.
Question about that. I need to pay attention.
You are behind.
I need to pay attention to high politics.
Yes, technically I'm a candidate, but no one gives a fuck about me because I was exiled until 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Well,
And
Either
I
way,
don't
I
know
wouldn't
what
take
happened, but
any
remember,
threat
I'm
to.
asleep like on you, so if you get up, I'll be aware.
okay.
I wouldn't take a threat to Priya too seriously unless it's.
Have we heard from Dominus with her?
I haven't heard from Dominus at all. He hasn't left the shop.
He said, I'll be busy. Call in an emergency.
I could always get in contact with Priya.
Okay.
Andrew,
Alright, well, I was just curious.
what do I do?
I know it's your family, and family means a lot, so.
Yeah, about as much as I could throw them.
What do I do if I want to do something?
You tell me.
You
I
say,
sh- I-
excuse me, DM, I would like a turn.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt them, but like, I have to think.
I would like to do a react.
I would like to react. Okay, give me just like a minute to read through some things, because cleric has so fucking many things on this sheet.
Delete me.
No, it's not.
No, I watched him delete me.
Yeah.
I see.
We can only be so lucky. Does the name Ingrid mean anything to you?
Yes. Ingrid is being strawmanned by another faction to have her on the throne. Because people can't just let it go, apparently.
Okay, Jen.
Yeah.
I want to.
I don't know. Things work really simple.
I think Xander's trying to get rid of the other people on the throne.
Well, if he has no competition, then he can just claim the crown, really. Because if there's no one else left to vote for, it's between me and him, and I assure you they're not going to vote for me.
Also, I don't know
That's
if
not
it's going to
true.
be
You just need a
relevant.
hype
My Fox is technically there.
We just need you just need a hype man.
I don't know that he needs a
You want to be
mini,
my
just
campaign
FYI.
manager?
Oof. Maybe.
Well, I tell you what, you're being paid what?
No.
To do your carpenter job?
Hey, Scuzzles.
1.5 gold a day.
They're in another
I tell you what,
No,
I'll
I
give
know, I
you
just
3 gold a day if you want to
wanna
be my
make sure that
campaign
the-
manager, actually.
You know,
It was
not
never
multiple
about the
people
money.
speaking.
Well,
Oh.
I can make it about the money.
All right. So, real quick.
So I want to ask a couple questions. In the room surrounding me, besides the blankets I'm wearing, is there anything that can be used as cover or to hide things?
Looks like there's an umbrella in the corner.
That's the bellows for the
Oh.
hearth.
I mean, like, obviously you have stuff placed on the map, but, like, I don't know if you, in your mind, have stuff you decided not to place. But
As far as I'm
okay.
aware, it's
Yeah, the house is,
literally
like, basically
unfurnished.
barren.
So, but then that table there does exist?
Yes, the
it had
dining
to
room
be
stuff
built
does
in
exist.
there.
Okay.
We kept the food
it's
and
a
the
big
eating stuff.
fucking table.
Don't worry.
I also wanted to know if I could roll sleight of hand to try and cast this spell silently.
I'll allow that.
All right. I am going to attempt to cast non-detection on Anna here. Now, of course, it does say target can be a willing creature or a place or an object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension.
I'm asleep, so I don't know what I'm
I was going to say,
considered willing.
does that count as willing? Or like,
I'm asleep. I think I have to be aware of it for it to be willing.
Correct. However,
Mhm.
Is there DC attached to that?
well, there's no DC. They just have to be willing, and if they're not, I can't.
I mean, you could wake me up.
It depends.
That's
If,
what I was
thinking.
it depends if Anna considers him a friend.
I fell asleep on him, so I trust him enough for that at least.
Then I would consider that willing enough.
So then I just quickly tap her, whisper, I need you to trust me on this. Keep your mouth shut. Do not make a noise. We're going to play a game of hide and seek. And I'm giving you a leg up. And so I cast non-detection on her. And I'm going to roll for sleight of hand. Oh, a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Sanatos has guided thee.
Yes. So I. Boop. So now, just for reference, I don't know if you know Andrew, but even if you do,
I don't
also
know what the fuck happened.
also for the audience,
yeah. And for Jen.
and for Jen, non-detection. For the duration, you hide a target that you touch from divination magic. The target can't be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
Okay, so I'm not invisible.
No.
Okay.
But
You're invisible to somebody trying to remote see you in any way.
what I'm then going to do is try as stealthily as possible to pick her up and go here into the kitchen area and tuck her under either the dining table with a bunch of blankets or like inside that cabinet area there with a bunch of blankets.
So you're basically going to scoop her up and try to run into the kitchen quickly?
But quietly.
Stealth, please.
All right.
I need you to also make an Arcana check.
I can't roll shit today with any die.
That's
I have
okay.
not rolled above a 6.
It's okay, Jen. I'm taking all your luck. 21.
Okay, then.
All my dice hit.
Do you not have a +2 Arcana?
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 5.
It does matter.
Is anything going to matter?
No, at the moment you're too interested in the game to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of spirit manifests around to guide,
Yeah,
to
I do
essentially
not
protect her?
do much.
Ooh, that's a good one. Give me a moment. Non-detection. Yeah, I was about to say something like that. A gecko or a chameleon or something. Yeah, chameleon.
So like a little thing just kind of crawls onto her and
chameleon
just
kind of-
changes colors and skin
Mhm.
tones? Okay,
I will say, Biscuit gets up and kind of runs along with us.
that's fine.
You know, I was kind of thinking with that, like a swarm of like flies shrouding her or something cool like that.
As he runs in, it's time to roll for initiative.
Sorry, Andrew.
Are you
In this
fucking kidding
house,
me?
we-
This is where I roll high. Roll for initiative. I know what
Suck
you
at this.
want. No, we're supposed to say the thing on the board.
In this house, we roll for initiative. There we go.
We did
The
it.
son takes the role of the father for this one.
That's
why?
an 18.
Why do I roll good on this?
You need to, and you're a child.
It
Sweet.
might help you. You might live.
It's not my turn. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I low-key just imagine this child. Lightning bolt.
I got an 8.
Don't
9.
be ridiculous.
Do you know how awesome that would be if the child comes out and goes, magic fingers! Just freaking
Fucking
force.
explodes a man in my living room.
What is this house made of?
Mostly stone.
Okay.
So it's grounded, is what you're saying.
Well,
No, not well, but it's grounded.
there's a lot of wood in the walls and stuff.
Where's the
Checking.
rebar, damn it?
What does Adrian
Just
have?
checking.
8.
8.
On initiative. And he got a 9, I think he said.
Mhm.
So I just want to preface this just to, like, in case it's important. As I am running over to hide her, I think I would go for that thingy right there, shove her in the cabinet, and I would just kind of quickly whisper to her and say, I invited some guests in the house. They are wearing armor. This is the best spot in the house. Trust me, they will never find you.
I can find my own spot.
Stay here.
Bitch.
How loud was that?
Is that as loud as that was?
God damn it! No!
It's okay. You're in a kitchen where there are already voices, so I need you to roll stealth with advantage.
Alright. Wrong way. Where the fuck are my sticks? Yeah. 16.
Solid.
So, since she's in the next room over and there's a door there,
Yeah, you two. Yeah,
would
door
we
right
have
there.
heard that?
No, they came into the kitchen. Right?
No, I brought her
No, we were in the dining room.
Oh, you ran into the
Yeah, we're in the
dining
dining
room.
room.
because it was
next door.
closer.
Without a perception check to beat his stealth, I wouldn't have heard that. Well, you would have heard.
Well, I was
yeah,
yelling.
her.
Yeah, you'll hear her. What's your stealth?
16.
Okay,
What'd
so
you say again?
you would have
I'm
heard
in
it,
my own hiding spot. But
but
you
the
know,
distinct
sassy and
direction outside of, like, you're in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in this case towards that way, if you will. That's all you would really know. So you know she's awake, and you know that she's saying something to Adrit, and you know she's roughly on that side of the building.
Okay.
But exact distance, hard to tell.
This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be the best.
There's dudes in a house.
There's some
All I know
strange
is you're telling me
guys.
how to play hide and seek.
Aren't there like always dudes in this house?
There's dudes we didn't invite.
Ah,
You
Slightly
lied to
different.
me.
dudes we didn't invite, huh?
You don't know.
You know, I've been waiting for a home intruder. Pulls out.
I was about to say, it's just like
Freaking most American redneck thing ever to say. I've been waiting for an intruder.
the home
Doom.
intruder when
The
I
whole
evaporate
house
their
alarm is
knees.
set to
a
play
bunch.
Doom music the second that someone's noticed.
Red lights.
Once you hire a wizard, I'll allow it.
Oh.
The only one they fear is you.
No.
I think it's time to play Doom again.
I need to play Doom.
I've never played Doom because I'm silly like that.
Pretty good.
I want to. Yeah, I just don't.
I'm
know.
gonna play hide and seek.
What,
Yeah.
Is the song called like Advent of the Slayer or something
No,
dumb like that?
So you're inside a cupboard.
No, he's trying to put me in a cupboard and I'm just pitching a fit.
Do I have to roll athletics?
I mean, you're stronger than me. You can really put me in there if you need
Okay.
to easily.
I'm assuming he had the doors open and got you in there. He just doesn't manage to close the doors.
Sure.
So the cupboard would normally have housed, like, it would have been a place for like a keg to go in and then a tap to come through the top,
Oh,
most
okay.
likely. So it's not tiny.
I imagine it was like a china cabinet kind of situation, but yeah.
No,
I
the
also
only things
wanna-
that they left in there were the liquor cabinets.
I also want to mention, along with her, I was like hauling a bunch of blankets to throw over top her.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming the blankets and everything. It's just the bundle running with it.
Mhm.
Right. I just want to make sure.
Okay. That's fine. Your turn. Dirty 20.
All right. I repeat. I can find my own hiding spot.
It would be more fun if you listened to me. I read you the book, so give and take.
I'm gonna make a persuasion check.
No.
No?
This is whether you accept that or not.
No.
You're not the
No, I don't.
fun uncle.
You're not the Funkle.
Well, imagine I become the Piccolo to Anna's Gohan.
And you start throwing stuff at her, I'll agree.
No, I didn't mean it
because
that
she's
way,
gonna,
but now
like,
that you
you're
mention
also
it,
gonna
hide in the fucking...
You're also going to
Um,
destroy the moon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get out of the cabinet and go hide next to the fireplace behind the little.
So you're going to run right back into the same room?
No. There's one in here apparently.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, it looks
against
like
this
it.
mantle.
Yeah.
So you're going to run in over by the mantle in the dining room.
And
Yeah.
the window, more importantly.
Well, I mean, I don't think she's going through it, to be honest.
I'm 3, guys.
She probably barely can reach it. Okay, so you run over there.
I'm right there. That's my hiding
Stealth
spot.
for me, please.
Okay. 15.
Nice.
Okay.
This die is the only die that likes me.
Well, then use that one.
I am.
It was a 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I gotta subtract the 25 gold piece worth of diamond dust. And now you know why I bought that. Ooh.
Are you going in the master?
Shh. Nobody knows that.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Lamel.
Do I even know there's people in the house?
No.
No.
I have no reason to do anything then.
The only one who knows
You
anything.
can hear your daughter, though.
Yeah,
making
it was like the
annoying
only one who
noises.
knows anything is a lizard man.
I guess that's fair. I would be able to hear her.
Yeah, I'm yelling.
Going, I can hide myself.
All right, I'm gonna go in from the kitchen into the dining room and immediately see my daughter kind of like hiding behind a fucking mantle.
Very poorly hiding, yes.
And you'd also see me.
I don't know. What was it, 15?
Well, yeah, but like it's not a good hiding spot. I'm just kind of holding the thing in front of me.
We're playing hide and seek, Edric.
At 12 o'clock at night.
We are playing hide and seek. Intruders are the seekers. In other words,
That's a big word.
punch, punch, kick, kick, gun.
Trident.
Trident. What you do best.
Best not to fire a gun inside there. Often very loud and disorienting.
That may help her stay safe.
I uncollapse my trident and I move my full speed towards the foyer.
Okay. So as you make your way into the foyer, you don't see anybody in the hearth room. There's nobody in the foyer or in the room beyond it. Perception.
Perception, that is a 21.
Ooh, you can hear footsteps though in the other wing.
Could I ready a action to throw my trident should someone peer through that doorway?
Sure,
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I figured just because I got line of sight, I'm ready to just
Mhm.
fucking kill somebody.
Yes.
They're going, man, why the fuck is this house empty?
They don't know.
Stop goddamn furniture.
Richard.
Fuck this sandwich.
Okay.
I could have heard them, right?
This whole thing is now getting more obvious.
You
Okay.
just saw Lamel run out.
Like you have line of sight to see Lamel over there with a trident.
Fantastic.
Mm.
Where are the doors?
Door.
I'll bring this in actually, because you guys really shouldn't see much more past this anyway. Door. Open.
The two doors on the outside, is that within 20 feet of each other?
These two?
Like it.
This one and this one?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah, but close enough.
I want to exit the door that way.
So out this one?
Yep.
Oop, nope, that's the wrong button.
I'd like to close it if I can, and then major image, both doors gone.
I keep doing that.
Mm.
You're going to major image them gone?
Yeah, so it's like just a wall.
I'm down with that.
That's cool.
Where do you want to go with your last 10 approximately?
That way. Because if he's looking that way, I'm a bet this done that way.
Okay.
And get killed for it.
So a lot of this is going to be like a mix between theater and mind, and you guys can see the map. Obviously, all you at home should be able to see the map, but it's going to be imprecise because I can't load it with... Well, I could load it with a full grid so we can see
That's
it.
fine.
It's a little bit harder to see this way. We're trying this out to see if these will work. But, yeah, should be all right. So as you move down to the side and everything like that, perception, because you would have had a chance to glance down the doors.
That's cockhead, but I think that's going to be a 1.
If it's cock, reroll it. Cack.
Cog.
That wasn't what I was going for, but
No, I was.
18.
It's way better than a 1.
you do see 2 figures on the complete other side of the house, straight down.
That way?
Yeah, so if you're looking through that arch, that thin archway, it looks through a little double arch on the other side, and they're all the way down towards where Lamel's room would be. On the other wing.
Oh, so that towards you.
Yes.
Towards me. I keep forgetting which way this is facing for you all.
Okay.
They have a map in front of them. You all have a map like me. I'm like, I don't know what this means.
Yes. Yeah, no, you're good.
There we go.
Yeah, so that way we're good.
Okay. Adrit.
Hello. I would like to move Adrit essentially to the end of this table right here.
On the side,
A little bit to the left. So like at the corner.
Yep.
like over there.
Yep. And how is the lighting situation in the house right now?
Oh, I should probably adjust that, right?
It probably sucks. There we go.
Nighttime.
So like it's not completely dark, is it? But like it's a little dark.
We got like candles, right?
There's
Or
well,
we
the
have
place is
electricity.
powered.
Okay, we have electricity.
Yeah. Like the lamp that's in the middle of the table is probably not, but there's wall lights everywhere.
All right. And
They're at every doorway at bare minimum. For some reason, that giant
Come in.
chandelier,
Oh.
that giant chandelier, for some reason, does not put any actual light on the map when it should.
Have you tried turning it on?
Actually, yeah, it's on.
Okay.
That's on.
I am going to
So-
at second
No,
level.
but now.
At second level, I'm casting Aid on myself,
Okay.
on Lamel, and on Anna. So we all get 5 more maximum HP and current HP.
Ooh.
What's your hit points?
It glows with health.
Max HP 5.
And then, unless I have to roll like a perception check or anything, that's the end of my turn.
Your angle wouldn't give you any benefit. What does it look like? How they would gain that from the spirits?
For this time around, Adrit takes his staff, gently placing it upon the ground, focusing on it with both hands tight, grasping it, and then the sort of... Again, I think at one point I described this... No, this was a different spell.
You can always change it.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm just trying to remember. I would say this time a sort of spirit of a bear takes on a sort of covering role
You
over
guys-
everyone, like bear hug.
So there's this seeming like this almost invisible, but not to you,
Yeah,
kind of bear almost coming around and hugging them.
yeah.
Like the stuffed bears you see on set. No, I'm kidding.
Like Godric from Elden Ring.
I'm thinking more like. You gotta stand now.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun.
I won't object. So, all right. We go to the mysterious people. We don't know who they are. That's about as far as you can get.
There's nothing in the house, right?
Yeah, nothing.
Well, probably
The master
sleeping
bedroom.
woman in the master bedroom right
Yeah,
now.
the master bedroom is furnished, but other than that, nothing else really, aside from like the random table and the kitchen.
Did you have anything?
Me? Possessions? Ha! That's funny.
Okay.
They're here to steal
So back to top of the room.
Teleport.
And I like roll underneath the table. I do want to be closer to the doorway though. As far as you'll whatever, let me get double move or whatever, something like that. Sure, good enough. Underneath the table.
I can't physically put
I
you
know,
under,
no,
but
I know you're fine.
Yeah.
And I'm
we know where you're at.
looking out the doorway because that's what the adults are doing.
Probably-
Pointing my little.
You're probably thinking, man, Adrit and Lamel fucking suck at hide and seek.
I
They're just out in the
know.
open.
Perception.
They haven't found me yet.
15 plus something.
2.
Uh-oh.
Plus 5.
Whoa.
That's a dirty 20.
You
Someone.
see a figure in these deep maroon they're like uniform robes. It's got like a mantelpiece that's here. And I think they're actually referred to as a muffler, but I'm not 100%. They have like cowls on, but they don't cover the face or anything like that. They're just kind of like hoods that come up, but they're pretty close. And then the rest of it's just solid maroon all the way through. And you see small weapons on them, like knives, picks, tools.
Biscuit. Go get him.
I can't chirp or trill like a fox, but I can always refer to
I guess that does beg the question.
What does the fuck
What does
say?
this fox say?
Yeah, exactly. Remembering songs that went viral.
Remembering songs that shouldn't have gone viral.
It happens.
Yeah.
Do I have a creature of sorts I can work with? Probably not.
Just use a duplicate of that.
No, I'm going to use the bartender because it's funny.
Yes. Good old bartender biscuit.
Bisque tender. Barsket. Sorry, that's stupid.
It happened. It doesn't matter. He's there.
And I'm just gonna send him as far as he can in that other direction. I have a speed if you need it.
I imagine it's 40. Might be 30, though.
It's 40 on
It
the
is
opposite.
30.
Is it? Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
He's got a burrow speed of 5.
that's what it is. Some four-legged animals are 40.
Yeah.
Kinda depends.
He's 30.
If a fucking fox is as fast as me.
He's tiny.
It might make sense.
He's a tiny.
Whispering to each other. Richard. No, wait. Lamel.
Do I have line of sight on the one through the doorway over here?
This one you do.
Okay. Can I make it with my 40, or would I have to dash to get to him?
This wall alone is probably 15. So double, that's 30. I'd say with a creative acrobatics roll, you could do it.
Ooh, creative acrobatics.
I do want to say, Zach, never forget you have Step of the Wind.
I know, but I wanted to save my bonus.
I know, I figured as much. Just want to put that out.
Because I wanted to deal as maximum damage as I could.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, I have no reason to be subtle. They're already in the bedroom. I don't know that yet.
They've gone to my bedroom. That's it.
All right.
I'm gonna find my stash.
I
I'm gonna take my
will,
women.
from here, I'll go ahead and break out into a sprint, and using my trident almost as like a pole vault,
Ooh, I like
use
that.
it as a way to propel myself forward to go ahead and do an unarmed strike against the one that's creatively far away.
Okay. Make an acrobatics for me for the movement.
All right.
You can do it.
Stab his freaking ear off.
That's a 26.
That
I
is
think he did
more
it.
than enough creative.
I think he did it.
All right.
Grab his dick and twist it.
I don't know if you could tell that it's more elongated, which is why I can't be precise without the grid.
Yeah.
And would you say he is surprised?
They're actively looking for you, so no.
Oh, they're looking for me. Cool. I got information out of the DM without needing to.
You
Who else
could've-
owns that house?
They could
Maybe
be looking for Richard.
They could be looking for Anna. I don't know.
Assume they're looking for you. You own the house.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead
If they were looking for me, they wouldn't have been sneaky. Hey, come on out. We're having fun.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go ahead and
Get
make my 2
s'mores.
attacks unarmed strike.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Good job.
So first one's a 24 to hit,
Ooh, yeah, no, that hits.
and the second one is a 17.
And with the 17, you just like slam into him. You're good.
All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and roll for damage on the 2 unarmed strikes, and then a bonus action, I'll be doing a flurry of blows.
Fancy.
That is... That's 15 magical bludgeoning.
Ooh.
And flurry of blows, I'm going to go ahead and make those 2 attack rolls.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a 29, and then a 17.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead and roll for that. The one's going to be crit. They're both hit, though.
All right. Crit.
So your first one did 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. The critical hit is an 11 for damage, and I need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck him up.
DC 13.
18.
18? Okay. And then 9 magical on the non-crit.
Okay. What was the crit damage? 11.
35 damage in total. Goddamn.
That is a lot.
And then I need it to make an additional dex save.
First one was... stop doing that. Passes.
Okay. I just beat the fuck out of it. That's all that happens.
Yeah.
Pow, wah, pow, and then there's a high kick.
So as you're like doing your blows and everything, you notice very quickly it's flipping the knife from like a back grip to a foregrip and so on, and occasionally switching hands to kind of gain some leverage for a defense. It's not sufficient to stop what would essentially be an exchange of 8 or 9 actual blows with a couple going through. The one thing you do notice is when you go for anything that would be like a maneuver, like tripping it or whatever, it seems to almost act like you're telegraphing, even though you're well trained, and that's not something you do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It is something you notice.
And punching this versus punching robots, it feels flesh.
Oh no, they're fleshy.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're people.
Fleshy.
Perfect. It
Ooh,
bleeds.
fleshy.
I guess if it bleeds.
If it bleeds, it can die. Do I make it fucking...
Do you make it fucking?
I'm wondering if I should try Stunning Strike.
Do it.
Can you?
Yeah.
That's on you.
In theory, I could do it 4 times if I really wanted to, because I hit 4 fucking times.
But I think you would have had to declare that at
You
the
would have
time
done
of
it
the
at the top.
attack. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nah, whatever. We'll go ahead and let it go.
Okay. Then that makes this guy over here's turn. He hears the scuffling, immediately runs out. And what he does, sorry, I moved that wrong. As he comes out, he immediately uses the door to push off, closing the door. And it doesn't really give him a lot of leverage, but it gives him some distance out of it. And he maneuvers to be in a pincer, keeping you from the entrance you just came from. As he does, he throws a knife as he leaps.
I will go ahead and do my deflect missile reaction.
Okay.
And I need to roll a d10. I need to know how much damage is dealt.
Since that one can't convey the advantage. It would be 6.
I catch it.
You catch it? Okay.
I rolled a 2 plus 10, that's 12.
As he sees you catch it, he uses the leap to come a little bit lower and pull the knife backhanded across your midsection, aiming more for your hip than anything trying to hamstring you. That is a 18.
That means Macy.
Okay. That applies for sneak attack.
Oh boy.
Even if I'm aware of him? Because he already made an attack against me?
You don't have to be if he has an ally that is not incapacitated, and he would not be giving him disadvantage.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Flanking, baby.
8 and 6. Come on, Brain.
14.
17 plus 3, 20 damage.
20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, depending on how
I'm gonna walk away, guys.
You know what? This sandwich looks real good.
I might have to play healer
Cuts
today.
just deep enough that the tip goes in, and he just jams it into the back of your hamstring.
Ow.
Going.
You realize with the maneuver, they're aiming to incapacitate, but if it kills you, they're okay with that.
L.
Lol.
Push it deeper next time.
That's what she said.
No,
Try-
that fucker.
I've been trying to work on that, right? Because it's such an unoriginal joke. So I've just been holding my tongue. But how? You give me such easy material to work with. Damn it, Zach.
As he strikes, cave him, quick! It's a target. Drop him.
What did he say?
Did I hear the word Calum?
Cave him.
Oh, Calum.
Oh, I heard Calum too.
I was like, Calum. Okay. Conspiracy.
So, following the mysterious man. Richard,
Cool. I'm gonna.
there's
Can I
now
make
an
it-
obvious skirmish.
Awesome. Can I make it past the door? This door specifically?
The
Yeah.
short one? Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I'm right there. Ha. I want to go past the door. Not going to get too far into the fray. I'm going to, seeing as they're conjoined over there, I'm going to not dispel it, but I'm going to move my illusion
Mm-hmm.
to the other side of.
So this door is not in line of sight. This one is.
Yeah, I would imagine.
This would be a hard angle, but I would probably let you do it. Because you can sidestep into it.
The guy that's at this door, which way is he facing?
At
Facing
Lamel.
me.
Okay. I want to put my illusion right behind him, but I'm going to shape it now, because I also get to move it, or reconfigure it, into another Lamel with a dagger striking him.
With a dagger? Because you're doing two
Or
hands.
trident, sorry.
I'm just trying to clarify, because that, like,
It's not
It's
all
a
really
really big
dagger.
with a dagger, I punch at thee.
It's not really going to do anything, but I'm hoping it'll give Lamel advantage or something.
So
as a
is it
distraction.
actively attacking? Or does it just look like it's getting readying one?
Yes.
I think
That was an
it's
either
a
or.
illusion, yes.
So if they touch the illusion,
Well, they have to actively interact. So.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
I
so I
don't
don't
think the
think they wanna
illusion
touch
can
him.
do damage to
no.
it. I wouldn't,
No.
yeah.
So it's not about the illusion doing
Yeah,
damage.
no,
it's about
I-
giving
you know,
Lamel a
yeah,
bonus. So the guy doesn't know. Another person springs up right next to him. I assume it'll startle him. Assume it'll do something like that. That's what I'm trying to get out of that.
I get you. Yeah, no, that's fine. Can I just clone them? I can.
Ha.
Hey, look, there's some advantages to this software. What do you want from me? All right. Any other actions? That's good.
That's it. I still got to maintain good concentration.
Okay. So that makes it Adrit.
I forgot that I was next.
I keep getting excited thinking I get a turn.
You're the top.
I know.
You don't get turns.
So I want to move out into the main area and get to an angle where I can see the first guy, the guy over, like, who first started attacking Lamel.
You can easily step over the fox.
Yeah, Fox is tiny. All of us.
So you
can
could probably get to
easily.
there.
And can I see this guy?
You would have line of sight on all three.
Okay, perfect.
And the illusion, because you don't see two Lamels.
I'm not entirely upset at that in character, so I'm just like, okay, two Lamels, fuck it, I've seen crazier.
Oh, my life just got that much
I'm just
harder.
saying it.
Yeah, no, I know. But with my action, I am going to cast Toll the Dead on the damaged one, shouting with my staff, tiny staff, rot! So the damaged one, he would need to make me a Wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
There's no minuses. Okay, he makes it.
Damn it. Okay. And then
Sorry.
That's the sound the fox makes.
I guess I didn't prepare that today. Damn. Oh well.
After weeks and weeks. Actually, it's been over a month since you guys have been in a fight to save you.
I was hoping to have a spiritual weapon. It is not currently prepared.
Somebody's been lax because they've not been fighting.
Somebody wanted to use Warding Bond instead and has not been able to use that. Oh well, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Then that means you hear this one. Outer. Come out. This one's yelling to him. That one doesn't know better yet, so 1, 2, 3. So he makes it to you.
I'm fucked.
He throws a knife at you immediately as he's approaching you.
Alright, I don't have my reaction open, so make that attack.
It is a 19.
That hit. I got a dagger thrown in there.
You get 3 slashing.
How are you looking?
I'm
One of them.
half.
One of him looks okay.
Oh, actually,
I'm actually
Oh, I can't see that one
exactly
yet.
half currently.
you wouldn't see the other one on the approach. He sees it, and then he immediately does an acrobatics against your AC to maneuver through and get to the other side. I actually think he's going to fail that.
You just fumble.
Oh, actually, he probably won't. Your AC is an 18?
Mm-hmm.
No, he fails it. So as he goes to move through, he utterly fails. He ends up over here.
I just imagine the mix of combat. He just stumbles and can't quite make a window.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are tumbling and stuff too, so it's like they're making some very oblique attacks. Like you don't necessarily see where any one individual is coming from. And they're not afraid to either use a knife or their hands, though the only part of the hands you've seen so far is defending from you, but looks like they can fight with their hands. Following that up, Anna.
Fireball.
No, no.
Oh, I gotta make this through.
You
Be hilarious if she has that.
you start to feel something touching you, and you notice it's a little water drops, and then the whole room fills with water. Tidal wave.
I'm sorry, what?
Tidal wave.
And this is how Lamel dies. Do you have evasion yet?
It's a DC 11 though.
So,
It is a dex save.
Oh, a dex save.
Yeah, DC 11.
That's why I'm hoping you have evasion.
as the drops are happening, the doorway that's immediately to your right, you're fighting the guy that's here, right? There's a door here. There's 2 idiots over here. You see the wave come in from the back of the building and come through it. You hear the window in the back shatter as the water comes through. Just and everything just drowns in water.
Well, we needed to dust anyway. Oh, that's a 19 on my dex save, by the way.
Yeah, you're fine. I say fine. I mean, you're taking half, but
Oh, you
Well-
fucked up.
Do you have evasion, or is that 9th level feature for Monk?
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
No, I just got stunning strike.
Go ahead and roll for damage, please.
okay. If they succeed, they only take half damage and are not knocked prone. But if they fail, they take the whole thing and are knocked prone.
Oh, I got one more to roll for. Oh, I fucked up.
So 2 of them failed.
Oof, and they have evasion.
Oh, that's a good chunk of D8.
Did she roll ones?
1, 2, 2, 8.
Oh,
And still 13.
13.
so the one.
13 points of damage, and they're knocked prone unless they failed. Then they take half.
You mean unless they succeeded?
That's what I meant.
All right, so
Sorry.
it takes
Thank you.
6.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, no, he failed.
So 2 of them next to me got knocked prone.
The 2 that are behind you, actually.
Oh, that is great. Now I just got to beat the shit out of the one, and then I can run away.
Yeah, the one you've been fighting seems to be far more adept. Immediately as the wave goes to come in, that knife that he had immediately just slams it into the molding of your door.
Oh, he's paying for that.
Like immediately, and then takes the other hand and just reinforces against it and just holds on for dear life. The one that's nowhere near a door does one of the dumber things and tries to leap back against the wall. The wave just hits him and smashes him into it.
And because it's a big tidal wave, if you could move the screen momentarily back towards the master bedroom.
It's 30 foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 30 by 10 by 10.
Which is most of this hallway.
Does it Into the open door of the bedroom?
Not for any damage.
Okay.
Just enough to get his socks wet.
And enough to basically let the guy know. Oh, and it probably closes the doors, actually.
And then rips the other one off its fucking hand.
Yeah.
To withstand your tidal wave, I simply flex my abs.
I knew it.
I simply just take it.
Just like lean slightly forward, like you're just going to take one of those bars like a monks do.
Yep.
And then I'm going to walk into the kitchen and start making myself a sandwich.
This is a fun game of hide and seek.
You're welcome, Dad.
Just puts on the cool guy sunglasses.
Cool guys, don't look at
Back of the
tidal
bone
waves.
starts playing.
So the dude that was competent enough with the knife pulls it out, little twirl, and slashes towards directly at your eyes. He is aiming to blind you.
That is not cool, dude.
These guys are just dickheads. Fight with a little honor, come on.
Well, a 13 is definitely going to miss.
Can I bite the dagger to stop it?
You can't.
Oh, that'd be
But they do have 2 attacks. So it's slash,
You can upcast
rotate,
any spell.
and then stabs
Yes.
right
I
at
think so.
your
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person.
In theory, that's a thing.
So did he hit with the second one?
with a 24.
Yes, he did. Answers my question.
gonna fucking stab me in the ear. What a dickbag.
So he cuts part of your ear enough. It does 6 points of damage as it just rips through one of your ears.
Lamel Van Gogh.
I mean, it didn't take it off. It just gave it a division.
I
I
thought
was thinking
Van
about
Gogh
getting
only
it
lost part of
pierced
his ear.
anyway.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I was thinking about getting it pierced anyway.
What about sliced?
He then backs up a tiny... Oh, wait, no, that should have... It won't. The other 2 are prone. So they're not capable. Yeah, he's going to maneuver back a slight bit.
Oh, he's gonna get out of my threatened square while I don't have a reaction.
It's more of... That door, one door is like slammed shut, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one, the one here, I don't even know if you can see it. So the one closest to you would be slammed shut. The other one bent enough that it's not going to close again without a lot of force. So he runs past the door itself, and you hear him, Adam, we need to get this down. Target's here.
Get this down.
Write that down, write that down.
That makes it Lamel's turn.
Fuck him up. Go on.
All right. Because those guys are prone, I have advantage on attacks against them, right? Yeah. Since they're down on the ground, I'm gonna pull out my gun and try and simply execute them.
Sure.
26 to hit on the first one.
Yeah. That's no problem.
All right.
You're done. You're gone. You're donezos.
That's almost max damage. That is 21 damage.
Fucking lord.
Which one did you shoot?
The one closest to me on screen.
Someone like right next to you? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go Gold, you got this. Shut the fuck up, Jason.
What did he say?
He said go Gold, you got this.
Why are you awake?
So as you go to level the gun at him,
Mhm.
he does start to try to like predict where the gun's going to go. Apparently he hasn't studied well enough because as he goes to move, the bullet literally goes right in and right back out his shoulder blade.
Ow.
And then I'm also going to do the same thing to the other one.
Okay. They're looking messed up, but they are definitely not out of the fight. Just,
Natural 20.
that might be out of the fight.
I love advantage.
So the other one, assuming that you're going to shoot at it, just goes to push himself back up like he's getting back up.
Where are my D8s?
Oh, I borrowed them.
You took all my D8s.
I did. I'm actually going to need more momentarily.
Oh. Jason says it's morning. He's getting ready to go to work. Makes sense. Happens when you're on the side of the world.
Yeah.
I hope that's high as crap.
How does 32 damage sound in a single hit?
Like you just.
It sounds like I need to make a Constitution save.
I'm going to need those D8s back.
So he passes, so he doesn't die immediately.
Okay.
Immediately being the keyword.
The bad thing is I still have my bonus action.
Follow it up. Go for it. As he goes to get up, the gun is leveled probably somewhere between his head and his stomach, and he takes it center mass.
All right. I'm gonna flurry of blows, so
Okay.
I get 2 more attacks.
It wouldn't be with the gun, is it? Okay, I'm just clarifying.
No, they're unarmed strikes,
It'd be terrifying. If
but because they're still down, I still have advantage.
He hasn't got up. I'm just letting you know what
you
his
just
plan
start
is to do.
stomping on him.
No, I'm gonna go for the first one I shot now.
He's on the ground going, ow, 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 ow.
That is 18 plus 9, big
Hits.
number.
Hits. 18 will hit.
9 bludgeoning
Bludgeon.
damage as I curb stomp him, kind of.
Okay. He's like, gets his hand just barely in there, but takes it heavy into his forearm. Mostly because he's trying to block the place he got shot.
I'm just going to simply take away his reaction.
Okay. I can do that.
That's one of my open hand techniques. Whenever I land a flurry of blows attack, I get to inflict one of 3 things. Either dex save or get knocked prone, strength save, or they get thrown back 15 feet,
Mhm.
or they simply cannot have a reaction until their next turn.
Okay. That's actually probably really good,
And I'm going to go back to the other one.
given how they operate.
That is a 16 to hit.
Hits. That's exactly what you need. Found a magic number.
AC located.
And another 9 damage as I kick him.
The same one?
No, the other one.
Okay.
I kick him as I walk out into the foyer as far away as I can.
How much did he take from the crit again? 34?
I think it was 32, right?
I think it was 32.
Okay. And he just took 8 more?
Or 9 more.
9 more. Trying to get my numbers right. So that one actually looks really worse for wear. Neither of them are dead, but they're going to need a doctor.
I'm going to need more than a doctor in a second.
I'm going to tell them as I'm casually walking by them, leave a name on a card and go home. Or else you're not leaving.
Leave a name on a card.
As I casually stroll out into the other room.
You're going where?
Like back towards Adrit and
Okay.
my ally, so I don't take all this damage and die after saying something. Also, I have 40 movement, so I can get a little further away.
I didn't know how far you're going.
Oh, I'm going as far away from them as possible because I am at 11 HP.
It is not 132 damage. Good try, Jason.
If only.
You need some of these.
You can always burn your channel points and give him advantage.
He doesn't need it,
No, I need hit.
I'm at the assassin looking dudes.
man. Those guys?
Yeah, give him advantage. What's it going to hurt?
Nah.
Well, Mel.
I believe I've given advantage to...
You gave him gold advantage, yeah.
I think you mean Lamel from Out of Our
I
Senses.
specifically said Lamel, too. I think I said get him, Lamel.
I think you did, yeah.
All right, so following Lamel is one of the dudes that's down, who burns his action not getting up, but instead pulling something out of his robe.
Potion?
And I need a perception check from Adrit, Richard, and Lamel.
19.
And
And Geflux.
you, it's a nat 1. He doesn't see.
That's
Same.
13 for me.
19.
My eyes were closed.
So you catch it a little bit slower than Adrit does as a small hand crossbow comes out of the robes.
Boo.
Hand crossbows normally have poison on them if I serve memory.
I'm gonna melt them. I'm actually gonna watch the skin peel off their
17
bones.
misses.
I have my reaction again.
You too.
Roll for damage for me.
That's off the thing. 5.
5?
Plus the minimum. Oh, what's the bonus? It'd be 8.
Okay, I don't even have to roll. I can catch it.
Mhm.
I would like to throw it back into him.
Throw it back, you say?
Yeah,
You do have the ability to throw it back if you catch it, right?
Yep.
Make the attack roll.
All right. What is it?
Are you doing this
I would say at this point, since you're using a projectile at
It
distance
is-
at disadvantage with another dude, give him half cover.
And he was prone as well, so that'd be disadvantage anyways.
Well, I know, but I'm sitting there thinking about it like
Yes.
Well,
he's got a guy in front of him, which is half blocking his body,
Right.
and then he's prone. So yeah, just disadvantage.
It's like quadruple of them.
Yeah, it doesn't
Well, you
stack.
can
I
do
know.
these 'cause Josh goes before me and he's gonna do it.
it does
They can
treat
fail.
the
I mean, they
weapon
can pass.
as a monk weapon, so I do
That's
have
fine.
proficiency with it, and it's a dex, so
I'll take the die back if I need
We'll
it.
cancel it.
we'll just cancel
can't
it out.
do it, I'll
We'll cancel it out.
It says flare. I'll let it go.
16 plus numbers.
That hits.
Yeah.
I need you for the arrow. I need you just to roll a d4. It doesn't matter past that.
4.
He fails. You don't know what happens outside of.
I'm just going to start whistling as I walk away.
Stop throwing shit at mugs.
Is it Recharge's turn?
To recharge a clock.
Oop, that wasn't enough. Oh, actually, it is. It's just not yet.
I love having a effective reaction.
What's a reaction?
The wizard says.
No, she's making a sandwich, bro.
Okay, so that makes it Richard. Get him!
I am going to let me just check this one.
Make sure it's the
I
same
don't know why that came to my head.
Oh, no, I like it, though.
If only you don't have those abilities, it'd be great.
If only you weren't such a fucking rat bastard, Zach.
No, I know what I'm throwing at you. It's perfectly well done.
I'm gonna move a little closer. I can see the doors that are open over there.
This?
Nope, the master bedroom.
This one here, I can't close it, but it's closed. And the other one's just straight up off its hinges.
Can I see anyone there? Or is I not aware he moved there?
You can see the person there because the door would be closed and he's obviously in the doorway.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wait, sleep? You
Did
don't
I
get a
read
save
that?
for sleep.
Yeah, I was like, did I
Oh,
read
yeah.
that wrong? There's no
There
save.
isn't a save.
You just roll the dice,
Yeah.
and if it's above their HP, they just...
Yeah, I was like, because I just read that one.
Specifically the one in the doorway,
That's what I
right?
was gonna do.
20 feet.
Yeah,
But specifically the one in the doorway.
It's a radius, and
Yeah,
it
it's
hits
a
whoever's
20-foot
at the
radius.
lowest hit points.
Oh, so it could affect the other one you don't see.
Mhm.
Yes.
Got it.
I have it up here if you need details.
I pulled it up. But I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So 5, 10,
Well, I said
18,
Josh and I had the
20.
same idea.
That was worse than when I just casted in normal. 26, 27. 20, if he has 27 hit points, he falls asleep.
Mm-hmm.
He has over. Nothing.
And then it subtracts from the total of the one guy, any left over.
He has more than 30 hit points, is basically.
There's a caster in here. Get behind the door.
So nobody slept?
He just did a big yawn and slapped himself, keep himself from falling asleep.
Well, I can still do my thing.
Sorry.
Power word kid.
Right? You're waiting for it. We're all waiting for something like that. Even I don't know her spell list, which is because I don't look.
Can I have a D8, please?
Adrit. Unless Richard has any other actions.
That's it. That's all
That is it? Okay. Adrit.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is
Should be everybody except the one in the kitchen.
turn to Lamel, and at first level cast Healing Word, as I say, "You will not die so swiftly on this night. Perhaps this shall tide you over." And you're going to get 6 HP back. Better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, wait, 6. Sorry.
Yeah, 6. Huh? I don't get it.
Just it's fine.
Okay, can I see Anna from here?
I'm in
No.
the kitchen, so no.
But I can see Richard and Lamel
Yes.
and the fox?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to... I've been waiting to do this. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. So, description-wise, Adrit starts to focus and channel this energy with a bit of a chant before he says, "The sinners shall be purged. This is the end for you." And basically a bunch of ancestral spirits of lizard folk past are like sort of just surround him in this 15-foot radius. And so I'm designating Richard, Fox, and Lamel as not affected by it. So, Anna, if you run into it, I'm sorry I couldn't see you.
My own fault, that's fine.
And I do want to read it outright, so blah, blah, blah. You call for spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet the duration. If you are good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fey, your choice. If you're evil, they appear fiendish. But I'm sure you don't mind the flavor that I chose, right?
Yeah, ignore that text. That's irrelevant.
And then when you cast a spell, I did that. So they're unaffected. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage, which I am good or neutral, so the necrotic damage, if I am evil, does not apply because I'm not evil. And then on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
Was this cast at level?
At level, yeah.
Okay, all I need to know.
And so I'm then going to stoutly march forth until both of them are within that 15-foot radius and just hold there with my staff in the
Man,
doorway.
this is a good cloud of daggers.
Yes. So I don't know if that counts as them entering it or...
No, they'll have to start
Hold
their turn.
the door.
Okay. Hold the door. Hold the door. And I'm just sitting there with my my spirit bros.
All right. That makes it the dude that's here who's starting his turn.
Oh God!
Just fucking flesh vapor.
He basically rolls up enough. He's kind of like does a gymnast tuck and it pushes off with the balls of his feet, leaping over the other guy to stand up. Come on. Not you. You. Come on. There we go. To essentially stand up and then backs up enough that he seems to be out of the radius of the Guardians, almost like he saw them strike at him. You see one of them with a spear of ancestry with basically raise it up, put the shield clear, and then comes around. He somehow saw it at the last second, too enough, and dodged it.
So,
Meaning he made the save.
he does take half damage if he makes it.
Mhm.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll.
Oh, yay.
It's not Dead Space.
What? Yeah.
It's not Dead Space.
It's not. It's wisdom. I will need to borrow a D8 from someone. Thank you. Wait, before I use that one, is that a good D8?
It's your own.
Take your pick.
I will use my own. I'm so sorry.
Oh, there's my D.
I'm gonna take the other back.
I'm still gonna need it momentarily.
Sheesh. Okay,
This is no place for it to
where's
take
she-
it.
so that'll be 20 halved is 10 radiant damage. Is that enough to get him?
As he's rolling and tucking,
Just gets fucking stabbed.
he doesn't fully get away unscathed as the spear goes down the side of one of his legs, drawing this strange greenish gold line. Which Adrit's pretty familiar with, but the rest of you aren't.
What does that mean?
They're taking real spiritual damage, not blood.
Ooh.
So radiant damage in this world is a little different because there are no angels and heavens and things like that, to your knowledge, right?
I
At
guess.
least not like that. If somebody takes radiant damage, it's destroying their spiritual essence. If you kill somebody's spiritual essence, they're gone. They will not come back, reincarnate, or any form of raised dead. None of that works.
Well, I just learned of something that I didn't know that my character can do. That's cool.
I was waiting for somebody to do radiant damage to explain it because it's really rare.
So, like, does necrotic kind of work a similar way there?
It's
where,
on the
like,
body. It tears the body apart. If you tear the body apart enough, like raised dead won't work on it.
Gotcha, because it's not a suitable vessel for the soul to retreat back into.
Correct.
That's cool.
But ahead.
They're the only two
Good
forms of
enough.
damage that will rip you apart on a permanent level. Making the two of them a little bit more dangerous, but that's okay. I don't mind that.
I completely welcome that. More power for Andrew.
Of course you do. So the one that's in the other room finally comes out. Oh, I have to move him. He comes out enough to see his one person on the floor, another one fleeing. As the one's fleeing, he takes 2 steps forward as if he's basically going to support him. The guy gets no further than that. As he passes him, Cowardice is unacceptable. And goes right up in between the underarm, straight through his rib cage, and just leaves the knife in him as the guy falls over.
Oh, well, I mean, the control is easier.
All right. Didn't have to waste an action killing him. That's cool.
So that ends that one. Strike for the dead. Sorry. He sees Adrit standing in the doorway. A priest. Killing you is much harder. And he goes to fumble for something in his pouches, and it ends his turn.
I feel like killing me is much easier than killing Lamel.
That's his judgment. Oh.
From the one who just did a murder on the other one, is if I center point him, is 20-foot radius going to hit all of them who are still alive?
I'm just going to move this guy out of the way. So we know. If what? 20-foot radius centered on the guy who just did a murder. We'll
is that going to hit all 3 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. We're doing that. Sleep.
You're going to try it? Okay.
And I'm upcasting.
Sure.
2, 4, 10, 17, 18, 19, 23, 38.
Total?
Yeah.
And it goes to the lowest first, right?
It starts with the lowest first, yes.
Okay. So the one that's near Adric falls asleep. As he's wounded, laying on the floor, trying to staunch his shoulder shot. He just kind of passes out, like same way somebody might with blood loss too. So you can't tell if he's dead or asleep for the ones that are standing there. And that consumes about half of your roll.
It just keeps
isn't
going
enough.
as far as I'm aware.
Rest isn't enough. The guy that started to fall asleep last time kind of feels it starting to happen immediately, and then just kind of like stops and like centers himself, and it's nothing.
And then I'm going to continue to make my sandwich. And if it's ready, I'm then going to start eating.
Probably be ready next round.
Okay.
You had to get bread first round.
Okay.
Now you have the meats and
It took me a
cheeses.
minute to climb the counter to get to
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
going to take you a
Fair
second.
enough.
And did you want any condiments?
Yeah,
Okay, so it'll take probably 2 more rounds to have a
fair
complete enough
fair
plan.
enough. Yeah.
And you probably grabbed thick slices because you didn't know to cut the bread.
No.
So the other one that was in the doorway comes out, levels a crossbow, and fires it. As he's firing, he's aiming right at Adric.
Okie doke.
So
I know that you're like up and standing, but at this angle, it looks like you're just like on the floor.
no, I know. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution save, please.
I'm assuming that's because the crossbow is poison of some sort. But I'll also have to make a con for concentration.
Okay. Yes, it is poisoned.
Okay, so for the poison, 6.
I'm so sorry.
Purple worm poison, take 30 damage.
So the arrow or bolt only does 1 point of damage and barely stabs into your scales.
Swear to God, if this is another Felicia moment.
I need some D6s from people. That'll suffice.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll it multiple times. Yeah.
You are so fucked, Andrew.
I probably am.
So
Before you say the
yep.
is this considered a damage roll, right? Even though it's poison?
It is damage roll.
Okay. I would like to use cutting words.
Mhm.
Audrey, you're better than that. Don't get hit by that.
Because if he doesn't take the 1, he can't actually make the save. It has to do damage. It's a wounding poison requirement. So you only have to negate 1 point of damage.
I did it.
Richard, thank you.
That was 39.
So he just avoided 39 for me, right?
Yes, by stopping one. It's a wounding poison. If he takes no damage, nothing
Kiss
happens.
you, but I'm loyal. I'm sorry.
God.
So instead of taking 40 damage, I take 0.
That was an amazing use of that skill.
Thank you, sir.
That was beautiful.
Good job, good job. Frustrated, as the arrow hits Adrit's scales, it skinks. It's
Like skids off.
stinks, words, slithers away. It doesn't matter, it's essence. It just kind of like slides off like you're wearing armor. But there's this thin veil of confidence that truly stopped it.
So he made me pull Lamel by...
Guess so.
I guess so.
Not in Lomel's house.
When he sees that happen, he reaches into his pouch and it's in his turn. That makes it... Which one? That was that dude, so it's Lamel.
So which one is unconscious?
The one closest to you.
All right. And has his turn started yet at all?
Nope.
Okay.
I think he's one of the last ones. To
He was
go.
immediately after you.
Okay.
I stand corrected.
I am going to turn around, and could I recognize the one that I had initially started this whole skirmish with?
Yeah, it's the one that fired the crossbow bolt
Okay.
at Adric.
I am going to go ahead and make 2 ranged attacks with my revolver.
Okay. Yeah, it's a double wide door, so Adric's not in your way.
First one is a 16 plus 8,
It hits.
and then the other one is a 4 plus 8.
After the shots go off, you hear me scream from the kitchen.
After the what?
After the shots go off.
Oh, that makes sense. Somehow the first one didn't do it, but these do, because it's bang bang.
Oh,
The
I didn't
bag
realize
was-
you shot before.
The bag was too
Yeah.
roughly before.
He was also on the
I
other
was-
side
I
of the
was
building
focused on
and
the bread.
close.
Exactly. I was going to say the bread ruffling was
Yeah.
That is 16 magical piercing damage.
Uh-oh.
Did I just see DM advantage posted in the Twitch chat?
Oh my
Jason. Jason. When you get back, we're going to have words.
god! Well,
That's
I
if
did
they-
say that chat can affect
That's if they
things.
find his body.
So earlier, you got a boon from Brandy. And now Jason has brought the bane.
Hey, Brandy, you wanna come back?
Remember, viewers, on Twitch, you can spend your channel points to buy advantage for any individual player or me.
Or hear me out. Not.
Do I?
You can also do disadvantage for them, but not me, please. I'm not an evil DM, so it's up to you if you want
Oh,
me to
come
be
on. Be more evil.
evil.
More evil.
And it's as close as you're going to get.
I would like to use my movement to go ahead and get cover against the wall next to the doorway.
This one was you.
Nah, it's that one.
This one, right?
Yep, I
You
got
want to go
40.
to the wall?
Yeah, I'm wanting to go to the wall adjacent to the doorway so I can get cover.
This wall?
Yep, and
Okay.
for reaction, I'll take a swig of a miscellaneous drink.
Sure. I'll allow it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'll just go liquid. All right.
Bottle of piss.
Richard
Cool. I can see what's his face, right?
I love what's its face.
can see
Should be
all
able to see
three.
all 3.
How many are up?
The one closest to Adrit is down. The other 2 are sitting like this in your direct line of sight.
All right, fine. If there's
Yeah, like
2,
this.
I'll upcast it. My illusion falls, but before it falls, it moves into the shape.
Mhm.
Loser. We'll save.
Oh, Richard. Oh! Failed.
14.
Failed.
Natural 1.
I rolled a 6.
They fall on the floor laughing.
Both?
Both.
Oh, I have to roll for both, right?
Ooh.
The other one makes it. But that really cramps this dude back here, and I'm leaving him highlighted so that way you know. So, hideous laughter?
Yep.
Okay.
I love that spell.
It's really useful.
Yeah. My favorite moment with hideous laughter.
Any other? Sorry.
No, that's it.
I just want to say my favorite moment in a campaign with hideous laughter.
There. That's why I'm back here.
I feel you. That's why I'm in the kitchen.
You're fine. I just want to say this favorite moment when there was a flying enemy and our spellcaster cast hideous laughter.
I love doing it to flying things.
Yeah.
Bugs just squash themselves.
I like doing it to flying things when they're over ravines.
Sees an ancient white dragon.
Yeah, they usually make it. Or they burn a legendary to ignore you.
So, does that make it my turn?
It does.
Yay. All right.
Congratulations, Adrit. Your turn.
I'm going to walk menacingly down this hallway until these two are in my spirit guardian's aura.
It's 20,
It's 15 foot.
15. You might be able to get all three.
Are you willing? Well, the one's already down.
Well, he's
Well, he's
sleeping, isn't he?
sleeping. He's not dead.
Yeah, okay.
What were you saying?
Do you want to be adjacent to one of them or not?
No, I want to be like right.
Like something like this?
As long as that gets all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
And then as I do as I do that, and I'm just stomping down this hall, I start to say, all who oppose me shall perish. Surrender now and you may yet live. And I'm going to cast motherfucking Toll the Dead once more on which of the two of them looks more injured?
Definitely the one in the back.
All right, on him. Give me
And the one sleeping is probably in the worst shape.
What about the one laughing?
That's the one that's in the back.
Okay. So yeah, he needs to make me a Wisdom 14.
The Spirit Guardians will
Does that
occur on
like
their turn because they haven't
damage
moved.
or just like distraction shit?
I think so.
Yeah, that makes sense because they have to enter it and they haven't willfully entered it.
Yeah. Could I have my other dice set back?
Hideous laughter. Does
waiting.
that do damage too or no?
No.
Can I keep this one?
It just gives them a
Yeah,
I just wanted
weird
to
status.
Yeah, Dison.
But it gives them disadvantage
Hello?
on saves, which is the important thing.
I was worried about just
Also,
like dropping it and make me
prone.
miss half of it.
All
It's
right.
basically stunned.
Please fail. Please fail.
I should know
please
what the damage
fail.
do
Does
or
he
not.
fail?
You know, laughing hurt your sides or
What's it?
something.
Oh, I rolled an 11 plus... It's wisdom?
Yeah.
11.
All right, he fails.
11 plus 11, damn.
Toll the Dead. And he's already damaged, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, this is fun.
This dude's probably done.
14 points of necrotic damage.
This has not happened yet, so this is amazing. He wastes away right in front of your sight. The clothing starts rotting rapidly as if somebody had unwoven it because it just ages super quick. The threads unfray themselves. You see his eyes sullen back as the tissue just wears itself out till he's sullened. The skin peels away like acid had been poured on him, but even the muscle tissue's already so far eaten away that all that remains is something that looks very close to a mummified corpse. It just collapses to the ground as the skeleton can't support it.
Am I able to make some kind of intimidation based
It's,
off that?
Adric.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Is it able to be at advantage?
No, because it's reflex.
Okay, then I'm going to use my inspiration to make it advantage.
I'll accept that.
You hear some, like, gagging in the kitchen.
Does Adric drop 2 of them?
2 of what?
Are you joking?
No.
Did you drop the other guy
I
too?
just watched some guy fucking disintegrate.
If
I guess you can
with
see
the,
through your
with the
box.
spirit guardians,
think
it
I've
did
been
stab
doing
the guy,
anything.
and then he got stabbed in the throat.
I'm in the
Okay.
kitchen.
But that guy,
Oh, the other one was killed by the...
yeah.
his own ally.
All right, come on, I have a -1, so roll high, baby. Senatus, guide me. Fuck yes. Natural 20 for a total of 19.
What?
Yikes.
I have a -1 intimidation.
Oh, sorry.
Yikes.
So just echoing throughout the hallway, that shout that I said as I stomp forward with the fucking staff, the spirits, I don't know if they see them or not, but regardless, they're
Not
there.
until the last minute.
Alright, and then the guy fucking wilting away. All of that combined for the intimidation.
Okay. This is going to definitely have a effect. The one asleep, of course, is not influenced whatsoever.
We'll be in a moment.
The other one takes about 5 steps backwards and then eats a dagger straight into his own head.
From like someone else?
No.
No, like
He just goes, puts it here and just shoves it straight through.
So did he just like straight up say, oh, this is a fate worse than death?
He's terrified of you and is something about the way he's acting won't let him run.
Okay.
You watch his face struggle for a moment with the thought, and then his hand One hand is firmly going right at it while the other's trying to pull it down. And then he still stabs himself.
Okay.
It slows down ever so slightly before it makes contact, but once it does, just straight through.
It's fucking brutal.
And he's gone.
I still have a bonus action.
Two.
I can see Lamel from here, right?
Not really.
Not really.
Oh.
I'm purposely trying
Is that
to hide.
that's the fox then?
No,
Or-
that's me.
There's the illusion that is him,
Then what's this
The
one?
illusion's
here?
That
This is
one's
the actual
actually
one?
me.
and he's intentionally hiding behind cover.
Okay. Wait, well, hold on. Let's make sure. I think I have to see them. Yeah, I do have to see them. So I had wanted to cast Healing Word, but I guess not. Oh well.
So technically, we're only 2 rounds into 10 rounds while this guy's asleep. There is no reason you can't coup de grace the one asleep because he has no way to react. He's unconscious. You can also do whatever else you'd like to because the fight's now over. There's no threat.
I'd like to restrain him.
Restrain him? Okay.
I want to, like, James Bond this, like, cut out a hole at the bottom of a chair, tie him down really good, get a thick piece of rope and tie a ball at the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
Yep.
Oh, God.
He's about to go upside down, probably.
Nope.
No.
He's strapped
We're
to
doing
a
the other
chair. The chair's cut out.
They're
Oh,
yes, it's ball shots.
gotcha.
Constant torture.
And with that,
Oh boy.
How's my sandwich?
you get to eat a sandwich. And we're going to end game.
Beautiful.
Who are these assassins? Nobody knows. Find out next time on Magnus Aevum. I was trying to do the same cadence. You suck. Anyway, thank you very much. I will keep that advantage because it's going to matter.
Fuck you, Jason.
I have recorded it. It is now mine.
I am excited for next session. I'm so excited.
So I thank everybody for coming. We are, again, totally online gaming group. We have wonderful sponsors you will find in the links. Inside those links, you will find Critical Hit Gaming supplies and SideQuest cards and games and FanRoll. The codes for each of them to go ahead and get a discount is right there in the chat options, or it's in the description. Either or, we want to thank you very much for coming. Please subscribe and follow us on the appropriate social medias, YouTubes, and Twitch. We thank you very much for joining us.